What is up, people? I wasn't even gonna go live. I was like, fuck that. Not going live. Just want to say, Loken, thank you, my friend. Appreciate that super chat. Let's see if it said what you said in it. Obviously, the Globe. Not lying there. And like I said, I wasn't even gonna go live, but said fuck it. You know, 1 second, your screen will come up. There she is. What's up, Becky? There you go. Yeah, so like I said, I wasn't even gonna go live. Nothing planned, nothing. Just I mean, like, I saw nothing planned here. Here's a link to the hangout, because you tell you the truth, pizza in the live stream paths crossed each other at some point. I don't know when, but they did. What's up, Jay? How you doing, sir? Fine, just ignore me then. Whatever. Oh yeah, I'm not set up. So you hear me. My bad. Don't tell him I said that shit. I was just joking. What up? Can you hear me?
Yeah, dude. How you doing, man?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Oh, not a whole lot, dude. Just chilling.
Jay got the link before everybody else because he was in my Discord server. That happens sometimes. Just remember that, people.
Sorry, I missed half that. It was on the phone speaker, not speaker.
Oh no, I wouldn't say anything. Only good part about right now is that everyone hears you. No one had to tell them. Oh shit, that fucking fish guy's in the area.
Oh, who's that guy?
You don't know who Fish is?
I hadn't seen him yet. Well, then again, I was really busy the past couple of weeks. So.
Oh, you about to find out in about a half hour.
It's crazy.
And Sasha, I'm not telling you who you're gonna debate. Sorry. And I'm gonna say this right now. Everyone that talking shit is they're all scrambling and shaking in their boots. Let's get two things straight. First of all, Sasha is not 10 years old. Second thing, we're not indoctrinating him. He's indoctrinating me because I'm stupid, and he has actually taught me a lot. So guess what? You're wrong there too. Haha. These people, so funny. They're all scrambling. I'm not gonna even say names. Mind us, dumbass.
Oh, it's live right now. Okay, I see it.
Yeah. You were asking the other day about that, right?
Yeah, I forgot you use a different program.
Yeah, I'm on OBS, so like if I clicked off this and like exited out of this hangout, the live stream continues. It's just they hear me only, and they see you because I broadcast you guys. So I just use this hangout. I don't actually broadcast off of it.
Oh, right on.
Yep,
well, how's your day been going, man?
It's actually been pretty damn good. I slept all fucking day long. Direct deposit finally got to the account, so I ordered a lot of pizza, so my stomach hurts. It hurts a lot, not gonna lie. And now I'm here. See what's going on. Okay, so one of the reasons, one of the people in the Discord asked me, said, "Hey, you should debate somebody in 24/7," and I'd love to do that. But trust me, they won't show. They won't leave.
You can't debate, and you can't debate them on 24/7 because they'll ban you.
They just ban you. They kick you.
Yeah, that's why I trust me. I have the perks at 24/7 right now. There's no way in hell I'm going in there with my screen name to get banned. Seriously, I'm like almost a fucking mod in there right now. And that's just on respect alone for Michael, and I appreciate it. But I'm not fucking that up. I've been there one time and I had a good conversation, but I had to be on my P's and Q's. But I also know how to be there and not get kicked. But if you want to debate, you need to come here.
I went in there the other day I went in there and I was being totally respectful, asking questions. And I don't know who, I think it was Jimbo, just immediately freaking kicked me. I don't have time for your shit, and then kicked me out. I'm like, whoa, there goes your freedom of speech in this fucking room. What the hell with that?
Oh no, well here's the thing. They have the right to do that. But
That's true, they do.
but it says a lot. It says a lot about them.
Yeah, that's true.
At least I give warnings and shit before I kick and mute people.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
I mean, that's the main reason I do it. It's like when I have a kid. That's I treat this panel like my kid. I'm like, hey, I don't like that. it's hey, I told you stop, and then it's no, it's gonna get hey, I'm not okay, yeah, okay. Then the next time, bam, get the F off my panel. And here's my other thing I wanted to say, along with what I was saying before. Sasha, every time you come on, don't I make it pretty clear to the people on the panel that you're underage and they need to be according to that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so there goes that idea. All right, guys. Everything they said about me is kind of bullshit.
Well, no worries. I'll be respectful. Yeah. It's all...
I think they're just scared. Because here's the thing. I don't want to teach him shit. Because if he's learning anything from me, uh-oh. But he's the one that's going to be growing up. And I believe that our education system is going to be a lot better than the Flat Earth education system. So when I meet someone that is this young and is far smarter than I am, I have hope. And he's pretty knowledgeable on like the topics I give a fuck about, like the weather modification, oil, fossil fuel companies, all that stuff. Yeah, he knows about that stuff. That's called fear. You should, you know what? You should debate fish as a practice.
Who should debate fish? Sasha or me?
Sasha, not you. What the hell, Jay? You just sit back and relax.
I wasn't catching. I don't have ADD, so I was reading the chat and I was like not listening to what you were saying there for a second.
Oh, good. Yeah, that's cool. Don't worry about it. Because if you see my name tag, I probably didn't see it. I'm gonna try to look at the chat today.
I've got it open on a separate monitor. I've moved all my computers into my garage, so now I've got my own space to kick it and chill.
Well, put this way, if you ever hear me talking about that fish guy, then you know I'm looking at the chat because that's where I see him. Otherwise, I wouldn't even talk about him. I don't like everything about him just irritates the shit out of me.
I can't wait to see this. Like I said, I hadn't seen this dude yet. And then again, the last 2 weeks have been super busy.
Oh, you've seen a lot of them. You just didn't know you were seeing him.
Guess not. What was he under a different name?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
You may know him. He's an asshole. Complete asshole.
Gee, Bandsaw, thanks for the vote of confidence, buddy.
Hey, Bandsaw, why don't you get up here, buddy? Again, I'm just letting everyone know this isn't like a planned operation, so anything goes tonight. And I was gonna say to Bandsaw, if you want to come up here and I can teach you about some gravity, that force.
You gotta teach him some push-pull.
I got in an argument in my chat. They were like, see, and I've been getting a lot of slack about Pete. And yeah, you know what? I think Pete could take a break. He could take a break for this one. But at least his version of what gravity is makes more sense. It's kind of like concave. It's like, it's so annoying to hear, but at least it has more weight than what density is.
Oh my god.
The only difference between his is his gravity is a push from above, which obviously is impossible. I've explained that, but at least it's not relative density. I mean, my bad. Specific gravity. That's the sad part. I learn all this shit on the go, and I already know more than they do, and they act like they research it.
No, they're just YouTube, other flat earther video connoisseurs. They don't really go into anything else other than what fits what they want to believe.
And the worst part is there are flat earth videos that have meaning to it, something to look at, something to look into. But they're surpassed by fucking dumbass Riley.
Oh, yeah. There's Gonzalez.
And I want to let everyone know now, yeah, Quantum Eraser has been messaging me, but his fucking messages are so pathetically written from a script, I don't show them. I don't even know why I even talk about him. The guy's a loser. It's so pathetic. I hope Jose shows up tonight, because if he gets the same type of messages that I've gotten from Quantum Eraser, it's going to be funny. Because first of all, that guy doesn't have an original thought. Everything he sends me is scripted. It's like the same shit. It's like copy paste send.
I don't even understand half of what he says. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, you want to know why? Because he doesn't use a full sentence. That's what happens when you put sentences together that don't make sense. All those copy and paste and big letter stuff, that's called distraction.
And he mixes terms so much that terms that don't have relation to each other, he just throws them all in together.
Oh yeah,
he's sounding smart, even though he isn't.
Is that no? I don't think
tries to sound smart.
I think there's a difference between I think there's a difference between the gift of gab, is what I call it, versus knowledge. Yeah. I guarantee, when you talk, if you went back in the day and you're talking to Einstein, that fucker was awkward as fuck. I guarantee that guy was stuttered a lot and his brain was all warping out and it wasn't cool. I guarantee you Einstein wasn't a football player.
Yeah.
That was very stereotypical of me, wasn't it?
You ever listen to Elon Musk when he's talking to people? He stutters a lot. He's trying to put together his thoughts.
Yeah, no. He doesn't count, because that dude, he may sound like a dork, but he roll like a G. He don't play. He's like, yeah, the processor and the surplus and the clucks and the electric motor, and then he goes out and he goes like, girls go wild over here.
I like what he's accomplished, man. I think it's really cool shit that he's put together.
I think he's too cool to be that rich and just that smart. It just doesn't. It's not fair.
You guys spot him in the first Iron.
Well, hang on. Let me put my jealous away. That's right. Every time you guys don't hear me talking, I'm eating pizza.
Jose's in the chat right now. He just popped.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Cool.
It better be Mexicana pizza, Shawn.
What? What is a Mexicana pizza?
It's fucking hot chili pizza. What the hell? What are you eating? Don't tell me you're eating like a Hawaiian bloody pizza.
Don't ever talk about Hawaiian in my panel. It's a pepperoni pizza.
Pepperoni. Pepperoni for pussies.
I like the meat lover pizzas. Those are good.
Pepperoni, maybe
some jalapenos on there.
But a whole one of them makes this pussy feel great.
A few spinach leaves.
What?
A bit of buffalo cheese.
What did you just say?
Happy days.
What
you
is
heard
that called?
You heard exactly what I said.
What is that called?
It's called a pizza.
No, it's not.
It's a gourmet pizza, my friend.
What's on it?
You start off with a little bit of sauce, bit of suppressor, some spinach leaves, some garlic, some buffalo cheese. Oh, yum!
Oh yeah, vegetables sounds so great.
It's spinach leaves. They're not fucking Brussels sprouts. Excuse my French.
Actually, they kind of are.
No.
Oh yeah, nothing better than spinach leaves on pizza.
Yeah, you lost me.
He's not wrong.
Exactly. See?
He was talking to
there
me.
We go.
Actually, he was talking
there
to
we
you.
go, Shawn. There we go, Shawn.
I'm not wrong.
Yeah, you're wrong.
No. Shawn's wrong.
Exactly. Of course Shawn's wrong. Shawn's always wrong.
Spinach is delicious.
Okay. How about Shawn goes away and Professor Shawn comes out? All right, hang on. I'll go get him.
Okay.
I'm here.
Come back.
I don't have to really go far. Professor
Hey,
Shawn here.
Professor.
What do
How
you
you
need
going,
to know?
Professor? Live on the wild side, Shawn.
What's that?
Put some spinach on your pizza.
What the fuck?
Live on the edge, mate.
Nope.
Live on the edge.
I am. Ask for extra grease. I'm like, hey, just make sure you the grease that pours out the bottom of the little oven part. I had them pour that on the pizza before they, put it in the box.
That sounds pretty hardcore, man.
Yeah, I heard about this one thing that I'm trying to get. It's called diabetes. Apparently, you get these insulin shots and shit, and you get to play with your blood levels like a doctor. So I think if I get it, I'll get smart.
Crazy. Man, I've got cravings for some danky bacon and eggs. Sangers myself.
Nah, bacon.
Yum.
We can talk
bacon and egg sangers. Yeah.
I love
dripping
bacon
in
on
butter.
anything.
Bacon.
You can
makes
have
anything.
Bacon wrapped spinach. I'll eat the shit out of that.
No, you know what's good, Shawn? Bacon wrapped with Brussels sprouts. Now that's the bomb.
That's a really weird
say.
Man. You guys eat down in Australia. That's kind of weird.
You can go back to the flat earth side, buddy. Dean will love that.
So Shawn, I found a new kind of beer. I found
by the way,
I never got a list of people and how to get that out to you guys.
I completely forgot about that.
Yeah, I asked Bandsaw about it. He said just talk to you, but I never got a list of names and addresses to.
Okay.
Then again, I can't send it. I might have to PayPal the cash to somebody to go buy one.
I'll go on
camera.
camera.
He doesn't want to be breaking any federal laws here.
Huh?
Pussy.
How's that a federal law? Everyone has to show their IDs before they drink.
Exporting liquor over state lines. It's kind of a federal law.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I did too. I was thinking about it that a couple of days later. I was like, wait a minute, I can't ship this shit. I have to find a way PayPal.
If that's how you roll, then what you should do is never mind. We'll talk about that off air.
It's all right. It's all right, Jay. I know someone in customs. We'll get it through.
I'm getting shut down now.
No, but this new beer that I found is called Dirty Bastard. It's a Scottish. It's what is it? A Scotch.
I've heard of it.
Scotch style ale. Really good stuff, man. I'm digging.
Hey, Jason, in the chat. I know I don't want it. It's called a joke, dumbass. Jason's like, hey, fucker, I have diabetes. You don't want it. I wasn't fucking serious. Fuck.
God,
and you're a concave earther anyway, Jason. I don't care. Get the fuck on the panel and explain your concave reality.
Yes.
It's just an inverse fucking globe. Seriously.
Yeah, it's called confused. It's even worse. I hate I respect everyone, but I hate concavers. And there's only one of them, Jason. He's the only fucking one.
Oh, Jose's saying he's got frogs.
Hey,
you need to start getting a baseball bat.
Jason, why are you joking about having diabetes? That's so fucked up. He's like, I was joking too. That's disrespectful to people with diabetes. What the hell, Jason?
Straight up turn cable on him.
Yeah.
And Jay, the fish guy will whip your ass in a debate.
Yeah.
Well, I don't debate. I do discussions. Discussions are my debates or not.
Yeah, you shouldn't
be careful. Him. Exactly, he'll whip you. Just giving you a heads up there.
No, that's what I'm saying. I don't do debates. I do discussions, just friendly banter back and forth and just chat about the subject.
Yeah.
My debate skills fucking suck, dude. I won't do that shit. But I'll discuss it. I'll sit there and talk with someone about it all day long, like you and I did, Banso.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, see, that's the best part. I hate debating too, but sometimes it's fun just to do it. But I like to debate the ones that I know aren't ever going to change their minds, but have a discussion with the ones that will. That will think about things logically.
Debating's a skill, Shawn. It's a skill.
Yeah, no, I up my skill level with dumbasses.
Yeah.
Like seek and find.
All right, I'm getting off this panel now. Just being
Why?
called a dumbass.
I didn't call you a dumbass. I'm the dumbass in the situation.
I'm fucking with you, man.
Oh yeah. So what do you want to know about that force gravity?
Man, we've got to bust it. We've got to bust it here and now, right? We've got to come up with another force, not gravity. Gravity sucks, man.
What's up, Shawn?
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Shawn.
Hey, Shawn.
Hey.
We're just hanging out, trying to make bandsaw look dumb. I mean, just talking.
Dumb. It's not hard, mate. You know that. Come on. Be nice, Shawn. Be nice.
I'm just kidding. It was that comment you made about like bacon and whatever,
I'm not
blasphemy.
in a good, I'm
bacon
not in a
rap
good
blasphemy,
mood,
I think it
Shawn.
was.
I'm giving you the heads up. I'm not in a good mood because my internet's down. So I'm not in
Obviously,
a good mood.
it's not down. You're talking to us right now.
Obviously, I'm on my phone.
I'm on my phone too, man.
So my internet is down. My main internet is down.
What?
I'm using all my data. Yeah,
Hey.
I know. It's been down for 3 days, buddy.
Oh,
What?
It sucks.
you can chew through data on this.
Yeah, I know.
Damn.
I got
I know.
unlimited data, so I'm cool. I'm good.
Yeah, I never. If I ever get a hangout call on my phone, I'm like, notify me in a week. You know, you can make it silent for. It says you can make it silent for an hour. You can make it silent for 36 hours, or you can make it silent for a week. I was like, oh really? I haven't gotten an alert from Hangouts in a week. It's great.
What service do you guys run on your cell phones where you're limited on your data usage?
I got unlimited. I don't know about you guys. I just don't do it because I have this.
I'm
Like
full
sometimes if
unlimited.
I go outside to smoke a cigarette or something, like you guys will see the double me in here. When that's like that, that's me on my cell phone.
Mm.
Oh, got you. Okay.
I don't even know
posted-
what. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Shawn.
I posted on Jam Truth's Facebook page.
Uh,
He posted the teaser to our debate, right?
Oh, really?
And he never posted the debate. So I
Why
said,
would
when are
he?
you going to post the debate? He's like, well, when are you going to step up to? When are you going to come on my channel or
Wow.
come on my radio show? I'm like, hey, you name the date. And
He has
his
a
response,
radio show.
yeah, it's through some other guy. I think his sponsors or whatever do it. And his
Oh,
response to that was, okay, I'll post the debate.
Yeah, I got to say something. I will never call him JM Truth. I'm going to start calling him JM Lies.
Yeah,
Right.
that.
I'm
Yeah.
going to change Truth with Lies. I'm just going to call him JM Lies from here on out.
Yeah,
This way, me, James Truth, and Nathan Thompson's relationship lasted all of 15 minutes. I got on there, go. You guys are lying. No one in school taught you guys that the moon had no atmosphere. And they go, oh yeah, you're right. I'll retract that. You're right. We never learned that. Next statement, 10 to the negative 17 Tor. It has no atmosphere. And I went, but you just said you didn't. He went, no, I didn't. And I went, oh.
wow.
And then I went on a 45-minute presentation of curvature, where, both going over the horizon. Watched his live stream like a week later. He didn't show one picture.
Yeah,
It's
they're
not like I was talking to myself. Like I was just talking to a wall.
bunny ears. That's all they got is bunny ears. I picked that up from Nathan Thompson.
Yeah, I can't handle him. And the funny part is like I was just talking about how Quantum Eraser has been messaging me. So is Nathan Thompson. He's been trying to rile me up for like a week now, and I won't even message him back because I'm telling you right now, Nathan Thompson triggers me. Just his name.
You're triggered
hate that
easily,
guy.
Shawn. You're
I
triggered
know.
so easily.
So imagine how
Wow,
triggered I get when he's around.
I'll be right back, guys.
All right. Yeah, no. There's one thing I've learned. Just stay away from the ones I can't. The ones that I know I can't control that around. I just don't want to have a conversation with them.
Yeah, I could have heard your tone with Thompson last time you spoke with him on what was it, Jose's channel? You were talking to Thompson, and he got you kinds of pissed off.
No, wait. Okay, so
Was it Jose's?
well, no, because I was talking to Riley on Jose's, and then Nathan Thompson got on after, and he tried to get me to get all triggered and debate with him, but I told him I wasn't going to because he acted like a kid. the first time I talked to Nathan Thompson, he triggered the fuck out of me. Like, I went off on his channel. It was bad. I can't talk to that man. He's a stupid ass.
Just breathe.
He's dense, dude. His brain matter is denser than a neutron star. It makes a neutron star look like a powder puff ball.
Yeah, I can't stand that. I won't even entertain talking to that guy again. Not even worth it. Trust me, I'd rather the Earth be flat than have to have a conversation with him. If I ever have to talk to him, I'm just like, it's flat. Sorry, gotta go.
Yeah, that guy's a total jackwagon, man. I can't stand his shit. Every time I've heard him on someone's channel, man, all he does is start yelling and screaming like a 12-year-old child. That's immature as shit. Like, his mentality is like way down there, man.
He's 100% market hound.
Yeah.
That man will be in a full-blown speech about something that he thinks sounds sciencey, and then go, buy my t-shirts, check out my Facebook group. Which is funny, because you want to know that something's really funny? I share these live streams in every one of his, and he accepts them himself. The last time I was like, hey, thanks for sharing my messages or my live streams on your Facebook. And he goes, I would never. And I'm like, you've been doing it for 2-3 months now. Oh, it's fucking awesome. That guy's a dense doorknob. And he can't figure out which one I am because he's not that bright.
No, he's about as bright as a broken light bulb.
I mean, my name is plastered everywhere. I mean, my name is on his channel, Shawn G. You would think, he'd figure out which account on Facebook, Shawn Gardner, it would be the one. But he won't, because he's retarded. What's up, Maxwell? How you doing?
Hey, Maxwell. Unmute yourself. Is he muted?
No. You may have to fix his settings, though, to match up. What irritates me is that I barely watch the chat, and then the one time I decide to watch the chat, the only person talking to me is Jason, who's a concaver, so I'm irritated.
I don't think he really is a concaver. I think he's.
Oh, he is. I've known him. I've known him. Oh yeah, I've known him for about 3 years, a little over 3 years now. Yeah, he's a concaver. Unfortunately.
Really?
Hmm?
Wow.
Every time I see him, this is like. Can you see the chat?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No. So I usually send it. Like, I barely ever talk to him or acknowledge his existence. Usually, he'll get one of these in the chat. I'll show you right now.
I'm watching.
In Discord, like the Discord server, this is all like pretty much I say to him ever. I'm trying to find it.
Well, he's laughing now, so.
Yeah, he knows what it is. It's like, because I'll tell you what it is. I'll tell you why in a second.
Oh, so he's ready for it.
Oh yeah, he knows. I don't know why I can't find it. Because I was talking to him, see? That's why I hate talking to him. Makes my brain hurt. Oh, there it is. So usually I'll do this. Because I want to kick him in his nuts. I want to kick all concavers in their nuts. But he is the only one, so that's usually what I'll give him right there. All the boots.
You had a violent streak, Shawn.
What? Oh, yeah.
You had a violent streak, right?
You know I fight, right?
you need to work on that, buddy. You need to work on that.
That's like in a cage and stuff. Jiu-jitsu tournaments and all that stuff. You know I do that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you kind of like the?
Cage fighting? Cage fighting's for pussies.
Really? Cage fighting's for pussies?
Yeah. There's a
you can't
fucking
run in a
cage.
cage. You can't run in a cage though.
Do you bare knuckle it, or do you put gloves on?
Well, we put gloves on because we like our faces.
You pussy. Jesus. You put gloves on. Jesus. That says it all.
Hey, Dan, so
says it all. It's like when you guys play football over there. You put like helmets and like pads on. Like, what a bunch of pussies.
Yeah, we like we actually like our bones and our brains.
Oh
as fucking stupid Americans.
Exactly right.
You want to talk gravity now?
Do you need a helmet for that and some pads?
No, you don't.
Bandsaw, quick question for you, man.
Yeah, Jay. Yeah.
Hey, so you're Australian. Are you familiar with an Australian fighter who's completely tattooed from head to toe? Can't remember his name. He's an MMA fighter. I can't remember his goddamn. What's his name?
He's a vicious dude. He's a vicious bastard.
Yeah, I met him a couple years ago out here in Albuquerque.
Yeah, he's middleweight. I think he'll bite your nose off if you look at him the wrong way.
Yeah, I met him out here in Albuquerque about
How
2
new
years
of a
ago.
fighter is he?
Charming bloke.
Well, it's a fight. What the hell do you expect? It's a fight.
Oh, in a fight. I thought you meant like in a bar or something.
Well, he'll do that too.
I'm talking in a cage fight, but if a guy if a guy spit on me in the cage, it would not be a fight with rules anymore.
You lose it.
That's messed up because like your job is to like look at him the wrong way, so you automatically get your nose bitten off. That's messed up.
You don't get that close. How about that?
I was gonna say, Bandsaw, I met the guy out here in Albuquerque a couple years ago. I was driving for Lyft a long time ago, and he came into the airport and picked him up. Real cool dude in person. Really nice guy.
Of course, he's an Aussie, mate. He is cool.
Yeah, very nice dude.
You haven't even said the name yet.
I can't remember his name. Oh fuck.
He's got some mean name.
I'm trying to figure out if he's like a new fighter or not.
No, he's not. He's not that new.
Bruce, is that his name?
Oh.
I think so. I think his name was Bruce. I'm not 100% sure. I'm actually gonna Google it real quick.
I think it's Bruce, actually. I could be wrong.
I know a lot of fighters are just old fighters now.
I probably am.
Like I've trained with like Dan Henderson, but he's like ancient. Like, oh really? Dan Henderson, that old guy.
We got a few pretty good MMA fighters here in Albuquerque.
Yep. Yeah, Jackson's camp goes out there. What's called my coach, he's a WEC champion at 155.
What's hot is the female MMA. Now that's hot.
It's not supposed to be hot, man.
It is supposed to be hot. Come on.
No, it's not.
Be serious. Be serious, Shawn. Come on.
Because here's the problem. If I roll with a girl, it's war.
Oh,
I can't be like that. I can't. They have to be separate, man. I could not put them together.
That's the guy's name.
Well, men and women don't fucking fight together, Shawn.
What? I spar with women all the time.
Not professionally, you don't. You spar.
No, we're amateurs. Yeah. Oh no, I haven't fought in her Kate but I spar. I'll punch a woman in her face. She spars with me. I punch her.
Well,
don't play, huh?
Oh.
Yeah, I mean we wear headgear, but yeah, I punch her.
That's right. You wear
sparring.
Headgear. Once again, you prove you're a pussy wearing headgear. What the hell?
That's so funny. Every time you say that, it just sounds so long.
The way the Greeks or the Romans used to fight, like fist fight, they would tie their hands together, hand together, and that would lock them there.
You can't run and shit.
Fuck that.
That's what I was telling him about the cage. You can't run in a cage. You can run around, but you're not running anywhere.
That's his name, Julian Wallace. That's the guy that I met out here.
We just call him Bruce. Got the confusion.
Then Bansaw's all talking. You guys wear gloves, haha. Yeah, sorry, we like our brains.
Nobody wants brain cancer.
Well, that was the thing. That's why I won't fight again. Not for amateur anyway, because I like my brain, and I'm not good enough to ever be a champion. So what would be the point?
Cool.
Brains are overrated, guys. Come on.
Brains are awesome, man.
Brains are awesome.
Don't knock the brain.
Brains are exactly.
They just flop around in there. Come on.
Don't blame the brain.
But that's what I realized. I realized it was the second I went, okay, yeah, I'm not that one, because to become a professional football player, it's like that 1 in a million. It's the same thing with fighting, and I'm not. I enjoyed it and I was pretty good, but Nowhere. I'm never in my life gonna hold a W or a UFC belt ever. So what's the point? That's how I looked at it. There's no reason to get punched in my face like that if there's no reason to.
Yeah, that seems right.
Yep. I mean, I did it for about 4 years on the amateur level, but I've been doing like jiu-jitsu tournaments for about 9 or almost 10 years now. How old, Shawn? About 8.5 years. 8.5 years now.
Getting punched in the face is what on my priority list.
Well, see, I'm still going to do jiu-jitsu tournaments. Matter of fact, I stopped training for like a month or two because I was supposed to fight and I missed weight so bad that it was embarrassing. And that was for like a favor fight. Like, please, can you? And I was like, okay, whatever. But
oh my god, we got fish.
What I gotta do is I gotta go back and start training, and I'm gonna start doing jiu-jitsu tournaments. But I'm gonna start streaming those live.
All right.
If you want to be a flat earther, you could stay in MMA.
What? I don't even know how that equates with each other. But that was awesome.
Well, I think when they get the brains beat out of them, like they become flat earthers, don't they?
Hey, you know what? I can't. Damn. I can't argue that. I don't know. If I want to look into it, then I'm on the side of yes.
Hot tip, Shawn. Stay off the pizza and you'll make the weight.
That's true.
Hey, Shawn, do you go to 10th Planet?
I have been at 10th Planet a few times, Oceanside, and then it was Sports Arena, but they closed that one down.
No, MMA is brutal, to be honest.
No, yeah,
Eddie Bravo.
Yeah, I've rode with
cool.
I've rode with Eddie Bravo a couple times. He's a genius. I mean, trust me, he sounds like a nutcase when it comes to this flat earth stuff, but when it comes to jiu-jitsu, I'm telling you guys right now, there's no person smarter than him. He is a genius at it. The way he and if you don't know jiu-jitsu, this kind of sounds like blah blah blah, but if you know jiu-jitsu, you realize like the way he's formed the mechanics of jiu-jitsu, it's fucking insane. He's a genius. I mean, he's crazy, but he's a genius.
If you knew jitsu like you knew jitsu, what?
Exactly.
Hello, gentlemen. Hello. Good night. Hello.
I knew jitsu, and you're no jitsu.
But here's the best part. Anybody, like, when you go to, just 2019, so now everyone knows how easy it is to train. So luckily now, people kind of have, some kind of sense when they go out. But when I first started training, that was, the time when, everyone, watched UFC. And I was like, I don't need to train. I just need to watch it before I go out and drink a lot. So that's when all those, the alcohol tough guys would come out. Now everyone's all cool and chill. So now it's okay to know UFC and all that and start training.
Krav Maga was cool.
Yeah, my brother. My brother knows that. He's a bodyguard for one of the Baptist ministers up here. He's one of those, one of those ones where in the middle of a city they have the largest building and it's all gaudy and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. My brother bodyguards the priest or whatever you call it for that place, and that whole crew, they all know that Krav Maga, and it is insane. I've sparred with my brother a couple times, and it's not fun. I can I can subdue him, but the first 7 minutes is the worst.
I was watching a documentary about this training camp or whatever, where it's a school, and they said the first thing we tell them is you are going to get hurt.
Oh yeah,
you have to get hurt to learn how to hurt. It's you have to be able to take a punch to be able to punch something.
Yeah, if you've never been punched in your face, I don't care how many punching bags you've hit. The first time you get hit in for my instance, it's a cage. The first time you get hit, no matter how many times even in sparring, I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about your first time competing and against someone who's there to hurt you. That it's a way open. It's whoa, okay. Now my eyes are open. Now I see what's gonna happen.
What are you gentlemen waffling about over here?
God,
I mean, ladies.
damn it.
And
What's
then the second thing you have to learn is, or one of the things you have to learn is, any damage a man can do with his fists is temporary.
Well, I'm from Brazil, and jiu-jitsu is the best. If you know jiu-jitsu, you're gonna win them all. And I apologize, I got a little bit of a speech impediment. Please do not make fun of my accent because I'm from Brazil. So my English is not very good looking. Thank you.
It's not
good looking. It's not good looking.
All I meant is any pain that a man can inflict with his fist is temporary. So just
do me a favor, Jose, and say beautiful blue marble.
You might as well do it. I mean, that's.
Oh, my dad always taught me expect someone to get up and get revenge.
Oh yeah.
So I'm always ready for that.
Did somebody say Jose? People keep confusing me for Jose, and they say I sound like Carlos sometimes. Sometimes like seriously flat, but I'm just a fish guy.
Oh, there he is. Hang on, guys.
There's a rumor around.
Hang on, guys. Hang on, guys. How you doing, Michael? Well, welcome. Come on, buddy. Michael's my buddy from 24/7. He's the one that I kind of coaxed. I kind of sent a message to 24/7 to send one of them over.
Michael, you're not alone. I'm a flat earther too. Join.
Yeah, I wouldn't follow him though. Fish is kind of you can't even understand him.
Now I see what you're saying.
Well,
Shawn.
I can beat any single argument that you have. You got nothing. If you got any questions, just ask me. I got all the answers for
How
you.
can you see what he's saying?
Come on, Jay. Step up to the plate,
I don't
Jay.
even understand it. You can try, Jay. Go for it, man.
Come on, Jay. Step up to the plate.
You
and Mr.
Come
Fish.
on, do it. You wanna?
Come on, Jay.
Come on.
I apologize. I was chewing tobacco. I can speak a little better now.
Michael, hang on. Michael, you do have need to. No, okay, so here, hey, Michael, so this is what happened. And I think you're a member of my Discord, so you can go fact check yourself. Actually, Bork came to my server and said, hey, Shawn, you should debate someone from 24/7. And I said, hey, I'd love to. And then in the next message, I said, hey, you should get that bitch Michael. So the second part may have been a little offensive. I get it, but you're here, so why don't you jump on and let's do this? I just want to hear your debate team. and I'm gonna tell you now, I want to battle. I'll debate any one of you guys. But I said this already, Michael, so everyone's already heard it. Thank you for the ability of freedom I have in this server with the roles you gave me. That is much respect. Thank you. Appreciate that. But when it comes to debating, let's do this.
Come on, Michael, get your ass in here.
He won't.
Well, the earth is flat. It's stationary. It doesn't move an iota.
No, you need to understand how 24/7 works. First of all, Michael is the pit bull. Because Michael's here, that means there is at least one or two other higher ups here right now. They're just not talking in the chat. But what's happening is they're deciding whether or not we're worthy of debating. Michael's their like I said, he's the pit bull. He does his job well. And because of that, I know he's deciding whether or not they're coming in.
Well, right now you have one flat earther in the hangout, and you're avoiding.
No, hey, Michael, don't ban Bork for it. Everything that was said, I said that. You know how I whirl. Michael knows. This ain't a shocker. I've done this before.
Hey, I'll be right back, man. Give me like 2 minutes.
Yeah, keep running.
I'm not running. Let's go use that.
There's Jay running away from Fish.
Fish, Sasha said, "What's up?"
Okay, I'll be right back. I gotta take a piss.
Oh, thanks for the information. Oh, nice pair of shearing scissors there.
Very nice pair.
Why are you showing us scissors? It's kind of weird. Damn it,
No,
Shawn.
Look at the handles.
Don't end up on another fucking Trolls vs. Trolls video, dude.
No. See the handles?
He's about to perform a
These are 104 years old. Cast iron. As sharp as a F. Yeah.
Just go to Walmart, dude. You can get some new ones.
No, not like that. These are
definitely not.
These are cast iron.
Did you have to
J. Heinrich or R. Heinrich maker is what they're marked as. Yeah, these are handmade. I mean, the loops are just fucking massive. There's no stress on my hand when I use them. I can cut through 4 layers of denim.
That only works on flat Earth.
I can cut 4 layers of denim right to the tip.
When the fuck do you ever do that?
When I make jeans, I made the jeans that I'm wearing.
Oh, you guys got
I actually draft.
Stand up and give us a bit of a fashion parade there, Shawn.
No, damn it! What the fuck? What are you talking about?
Good job.
Bradshaw, shut up! What the hell is wrong with you?
Just my butt, Jesus.
Exactly.
Is that what you call that?
It's just clothing. It's fucking clothing.
I know. That's
hey, old man. Hey, old man. The bearded guy. Are you the one that I saw shouting in a video, like with the happy box? The happy box. Okay,
that's me. And this stuff here is just an example. These
nice
are
meeting you. Nice meeting you. You're a celebrity.
Patterns that I drafted for a shirt. I've also got the jeans pattern here. So, yeah.
Good on you, man.
I make most of my own clothes.
You all right, dude?
Smoke some more.
Of course.
And it doesn't really cost any less to make your own clothes, just because of like mass.
I think
it costs less to make your own nice clothes.
I think there's like a whole like other side. Like there's so many sides of Shawn we don't know. That like just kind of like poke out every once in a while. Like 3 months ago, if you would have been like Shawn makes his own clothes, I'd be like, you're fucking kidding me. What do you mean he like kills people and like cuts their skin off and wears their skin?
Not anymore. No.
It's like, no, I know what I'm doing.
Hannibal.
I used to have an industrial grade sewing machine, you know, with a big fucking motor.
Never
say he is.
One's like you would have to pump with your feet.
I got a professional, like a tailor grade steam iron.
Don't say anymore. You know what you should do, Shawn? Seriously, you should
He
like
also has a fucking
like once a week
industrial furnace.
Yeah, like just once a week, just do like a skills like type up like a upload. It's like a new side of Shawn. It's like your intro should have part of that troll versus troll video where you all freaking out, but then it's like some like explaining and telling like a tutorial and some skill. That'd be awesome.
I've got I'm trying to get my sewing area of my sewing machine set up. I've got the camera set up. I'm gonna film myself making a shirt.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, do a windsock, because I've done a windsock.
Windsock.
it was in 7th grade, but you know the windsocks.
I've knitted my own socks.
No, the windsocks, like like the
ones
like
at
airport. Yeah, exactly. I don't know how to do socks. It was 7th grade. Fuck.
That would be like it's like a curve. It's a tapered with a curve on each end, right?
Yeah.
I agree with Jose JG Gonzalez in the chat. He say, why don't they engage with Fish Guy at Shawn G, debate him? I agree. I will beat you.
Shawn G, just debate Fish Guy.
Hey, Fish. I said hello and you didn't respond.
Hello, I apologize. I didn't hear you. There was a lot of old people talking at the same time.
Hey.
Well, if you want to discuss, just start discussing. I mean.
Oh, if you have any questions, I got all the answers.
Well, we don't have questions.
Okay, perfect. The Earth is flat and it doesn't move. Thank you.
Prove it.
Well, prove it. Yeah, prove
it. Look outside your window. Look, walk in the street. Go everywhere.
That's not proof. I mean.
Well, ask me a specific question. That's too broad of a question. Prove it. Prove what?
Prove your claim. That's what it is.
Prove your point, because you're telling us to debate you, but you won't bring any topics up.
What do you want to speak about? Curvature, movement, what?
Whatever you want to. Bring the topic to the table.
Anything. The Earth is flat, is stationary, and that's it. If you want to disagree with it, you have to prove it. Then I'm just giving you my claim. That's it.
The proof's already there. The proof's been proven by thousands of different people throughout a very long period of time.
Present one proof. Then I haven't seen any proof. If you present one, then I can talk about it.
Well,
no.
Look up at the sky. Here's one. Look up at the sky. On the northern hemisphere, it's different than in the southern hemisphere. On a flat Earth, the sky would be the same on both sides. What's your answer to that?
I hate the synthetic approach. I really do look at videos and pictures. I've never been in South or Northern Hemisphere. I live kind of in the equator.
Now you have to have been there. Well, then you don't have an answer. So you don't have an answer to that.
No, what I'm saying is that I accept video and picture evidence of these stars or whatever lights in the sky. I don't have to be in the north or south. I say personally, I haven't been. So I see there's movement in the sky. What do you mean? So yeah, there are things moving in the sky.
I wasn't talking about movement. I said in the northern hemisphere, you see one thing. You see one set of constellations and stars. In the southern hemisphere, you see another set. On a flat Earth, you'd see the same set regardless of where you are. Why is that? Why don't we?
So you're saying in the flat Earth, how does the flat Earth look? Let me take a little look. Do you know how the flat Earth looks? Please present it.
Yes, I know how the flat Earth looks.
I want to see it.
It's a dome.
With words, it's not going to do it. Illustrations, yes.
Oh, so you want me to give you a flat Earth model, but you're the flat earther.
If you say you know how it works, then you should present it.
Well, I can tell you how it works. Because I haven't been presented with a model by any flat earthers. I'm just going off of what you guys have told me.
No, so how do you know how it works if you don't have something to present me? If I say this is how it should work in the globe, and I will present you a globe, and I say this is how it doesn't work. But if you say how it works or doesn't in a flat Earth, you should
I'll
present
get you a
it,
picture.
please.
I'll get you. Well, I don't. I'm on mobile, so I can't share anything. I guess I could send it to Shawn.
What did you want?
Basically a snow globe. Find me a snow globe flat Earth.
Yep.
So we're going to talk about the lights in the sky. Okay.
Yes, we're going to talk about lights in the sky.
Excellent. I like it.
It needs to be a flat. Oh, I found one. I don't know if it's going to be to your liking, but I'll share it right now. That's pretty quick, right?
Yeah.
Yay me. You're like, no, that's completely wrong.
Yeah, that works.
All right.
Nice. Okay. Shout out to Mark Sargent. Yeah. This is kind of the what Mark Sargent proposes. Yeah. I like it. It looks cute. I don't believe there's a dome. I mean, there's no evidence of a dome anywhere.
Well,
I know there's
I know it's high. Where do the lights in the sky come from if there's no dome?
There are lights in the sky far away up in the sky. I don't know where.
Okay, so whether or not there's a dome, it doesn't matter. There's lights on in the sky, right? And so on any position on that flat Earth, if you look up at the sky, you can see all of it. You can see the same perspective, all the sky. If you're on a globe Earth, you have two sides to it. So there's something obstructing your view from one side to the other. So you see different stars in different hemispheres.
So what you propose is that the lights in the sky are solid objects, like very big and very, very far away. Is it what you mean, I guess, right? On the globe model?
Yeah.
I wish Dean was here and he had a model he could show us, but I think Pete ran him off.
Well, we don't know what these lights in the sky are, how they behave, because right now we can look through a device that can test the light, and we can prove it in a small scale in a lab on Earth. And you say this is emitting this kind of light is exactly like this one, so we're gonna say it's made out of this. But how do we know the behavior and the physics? I'm almost done. How do we know the behavior of the physics of the lights in the sky are the same than the small scale that we can test in a lab on Earth?
No, that's not my question. It's why do I see a different thing on one side of the flat Earth than I see on the other if I'm looking at the same sky?
Well, my answer is we don't know what these lights are, how they behave. How do they behave? I mean, they might be, I don't know, something that nobody knows. I mean, I really don't know. And you can tell me you know, but you really don't know. You just believe you know because you learned it.
No,
and I accept it. I accept your explanation because you believe it. It's okay.
I don't believe it. I've looked through telescopes. I can see those stars. They are.
Oh, I have looked through them too, but how do we know what we're looking at are solid objects? It's not some kind of weird phenomena that we don't know what it is and how it works.
Because they work when we put them into our models of gravity and all that stuff, they work. What we expect them to be and how they affect. So if we predict that they're one thing, we can observe what's around it, and we can predict if it's that thing, how it will affect what's around it. And they do that. So we know that they are what we think they are.
So if I go to one of these funny houses that depends what the angle you look at, you see a giant man and a tiny chair in the back with a tiny man sitting in the back. You can predict, you can make a model, you can predict how high these people are, what's the distance, what the measurements, but you don't know how it behaves because it's just an illusion through your eyes.
What? Wait, I'm confused. What did you say?
I'm making a different analogy, right? If we go on Earth to some places that there are some optical illusions that work, some funny house, right? You've been in those, so you've seen it.
Okay. So now, so the sky's an optical illusion. That's your answer.
It could be. I mean, we don't know. Do you know what the sky is? Have you been there? Have you tested? Have you experienced it anyhow?
Well, there are humans that have.
They are humans that say they have, and we can just believe them. I mean, it's okay if you want to take the leap of faith. Not necessarily me. I accept that there's people that dedicated their whole lives doing this type of studies, but because everything appears to be something, doesn't necessarily have to be, right?
Okay. So you said you had an answer for everything, but you don't have an answer for this.
Oh yeah, I gave you an answer. We don't know what it is, and by we, I mean you or me.
Well, I do, but you don't.
You believe the explanation and everything, but not you don't know.
It's not belief if I know, if I've seen it and observed it. It's not really a belief at that point. It's knowledge.
I mean, but let's keep it real.
Yeah,
Do you know it because you have done any kind of test on experiment besides looking through a telescope or a magnifying freaking camera?
Well, you can read what other people have done, and you can double check to make sure that what they did checks out.
And it's perfect. That's perfect. People 1,000 years ago believed the cosmology to be something different, and then maybe a few hundred years later changed. Maybe a few years from now or a few hundred years from now, it will change. So the book is not closed yet. You believe what it is now, but it doesn't have to be necessarily. Let's keep it real.
Well, no, the only thing that we don't know yet is what dark matter is. We know what everything else is up there. We don't. We're not cavemen anymore. We have the technologies to figure out what's up there.
Technology is a beautiful thing. I love technology. Yeah. I'm gonna agree more that I disagree with you, but I mean, right now it's just a belief versus I keep it real. I say I don't know. You keep a belief. You say you know. So it's kind of a 50-50 there, you know.
Okay, so but you don't have a definite answer for how that works on the flat Earth. You don't know.
Exactly, you're right.
So that's another reason why I have grounds to doubt your theory, because you don't know. You don't have an explanation for it. We have an explanation for it. Even if what you say is true and we don't quite know, we at least have an explanation for it. You don't. So
exactly, and I agree that it works on the globe. If you look at it from the books and the educational system, everything works. But never close your mind and never close the book because something might happen.
Well, I'm just saying. Well, you told me you had all the answers, so I'm just asking for the answers.
My answer is science changes. It has changed throughout the years, and it will change.
Shawn, that's creepy.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
Oh God, Shawn Hawkins, what is that mask?
What is with you, dude?
Another side, Shawn.
I heard a door creaking.
Why are we talking about the lights in the sky with none of us can go?
Well, no, we've observed it. I mean,
you should do tutorials
it's an observation.
like that, Shawn.
Well, hey, fish. If you don't think the lights in the sky are a valid valid place to look. What do you suggest we look at next?
Land-based observations where we stand on Earth, where we can test and
yeah,
measure.
Well, you just tell me what you want to present.
Well, things disappear from the bottom up on a flat surface.
Okay, so you're bringing perspective.
Perspective is a small part of it. It's just the way it is. Things disappear from the bottom up on a flat surface, and a long enough flat surface add some atmospheric conditions, and things will just disappear from the bottom up. Very solid and clear.
Well, why is that? Why is that so?
Because it is. People have tested it.
Okay, can you show me those tests? Because I've also seen tests where things were about to go over the horizon.
This guy, he used to be a flat earther, and now he's a bowler. Jose, he did some tests on a supermarket. Those are good. A light disappearing from the bottom. A light disappeared in the supermarket. So he turned on a flashlight and he put it at the end of the aisle, right? And then he came to the other end with a camera, another cell phone camera. And as he lowered down the camera, the light in the other end disappeared, boom. And then when he brought back the camera, the light appeared again. So that was a long flat surface. And the higher it goes, then the light appears. The lower it goes, the light disappears.
Well, I've also seen experiments like this done on the flat Earth side where they, all for an example, Jeranism. He did one where he had two boards, a flashlight and a camera, and he did it at water level. He put the two boards both 17 feet up, and then he had the camera and the flashlight at they were farther away from the boards. And then he had his friend out with the flashlight hold it at 17 feet, and he couldn't see the flashlight for the holes in the boards that were both at 17 feet. But when he raised it to 23 feet, just as Jeranism had predicted it would do on the globe, that's what it did. So I've seen this work both ways, where with the curvature of things disappearing behind.
So what was the height of the boards? What was the distance of the boards? And what was the temperature in the day? And what time of the day?
Oh, it was at night. It was from the Behind the Curve documentary. I can grab a clip of it.
We need details. No, a clip.
Okay.
I seen the clip, but I need details.
Well, the details are in the clip.
Not necessarily. It doesn't tell me what height they are, what distance they are, what temperature was in the air, if it was going to rain, what was the
the temperature doesn't matter with the flashlight, because he's shining a light for the two boards.
Yeah, but the light behaves differently. Yeah, the light changes, depends on the atmospheric conditions.
Yes, but do
we
you want
need details then? We need details.
Should we watch the clip?
Oh, I seen the clip. I need details now.
The details are in the clip. No, I don't have them off the top of my head.
I seen the clip. It doesn't have enough details on it.
Yeah, that Jeranism did.
Yeah, I seen it 27 times. 27 times. And will be 28 times with this one. Well, let's watch it again, and then I'll ask for the details. Okay, go ahead.
Perfect.
We have a backup experiment.
Oh, so I'm not going to have details.
Can you turn the subtitles on, Shawn?
Through the next hole.
It's that scene. That was a funny scene.
Yep.
You have a backup experiment. If you're seeing through this hole, through the next hole, and seeing the light at the backboard or at 17 feet off the water, the Earth is flat. If he's holding it up at 23 feet high and we're seeing the light, well, that's because the Earth's curved. So I should only be able to see it when it's at 17 feet.
So you see that animation?
Okay, go ahead and drive
They
down
have
there,
the
Enrique.
17
You're gonna
feet,
hold the
17
light
feet, and then
Enrique,
23
you're gonna
feet on
hold-
either side.
Okay, good.
Yeah, let's see how was the distance between the boards, between the first camera and the first board, and then the first board to the second board, and then the third board to the guy. I want to see those details too. That's critical. That's critical. Those details are missing.
You have a
Our
backup
details
experiment.
are missing. It doesn't say the
If you're
temperature
seeing
either.
through this hole, through the next hole.
So
seeing
there's
the
going to
light
be
at the
too many
backboard.
factors missing. This is
Wait,
going to be
no,
dismissed. I apologize. It's going to be
let's look to see
dismissed.
if they
If he's holding it
let's
up
look
at
to see if
23
they
feet
have
high
the
and we're
distance.
seeing the light, well, that's because the Earth's
'Cause
curved.
they might have it later
I should
on
only
when
be able to
there's-
see it when it's at 17 feet. Okay, go ahead and drive down there, Enrique.
And remember,
You're gonna
this
hold
is
the light there.
he's a flat earther,
Enrique,
so
how high is your
he's
light?
done his math to see where the curvature would be, because that's where he got that 23 feet.
I don't trust Jeranism. He's an e-beggar.
We don't see you, Enrique.
Okay.
Lift up your light way above
Fair
your
enough.
head. Interesting.
Yeah, it's interesting, but it's missing too many factors. It's missing too many details. So I gotta dismiss this one. I apologize.
Okay. Well, with the well, let's see. Can we show the one in the grocery store that he mentioned? He said Jose did it.
I guess in Jose's channel, yeah. I don't know if he got that up. I seen his show sometimes. The flat earthers are killing it over there. They're winning. Yeah. Confessions is my favorite. Confessions. And the Mind of God was one of my favorites. The Mind of God was one of my favorites, but I guess he's not welcome there anymore. Not sure. And Chris Berry has a great attitude. I love Chris Berry too.
Well, Chris is pretty nice, but he pretends to listen and then he doesn't really.
I can't wait to talk to Seek and Find. That's one of my favorites, but I never spoken with him. Yeah, I think so. A long time ago. Yeah, there are two. Yeah. Either one.
Hey, Shawn, you got Matrix Media in the chat now. Oh, cool. Oh. I'm watching because I don't have it.
Yeah, I'll share it.
Appreciate it. I don't even know what the hell to do because I got the chat up on my computer and I've got you guys on my phone.
I have to leave in like 5 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, play. I'm here 5 more minutes.
Like, for trying to figure out what the hell you were looking at. There it is.
Sean G, you are muted. Says Carl Edwards in the chat.
All right, I fixed it. See,
Okay, so what are we looking up? What are we looking at here?
The one that you mentioned, Jose's.
Okay. Oh, I see a light. Yeah, there you go. Flashlight. Okay. Yeah, I seen this a long time ago. I don't remember exactly.
What is this that I'm looking at?
This is a supermarket, 150 foot long from one end to another. And I think Jose set up the camera right here. It's a Samsung Galaxy S8. He set it up right here on the floor, and he's bringing another camera with a flashlight that you saw it, and he's gonna place it at the end on the floor. And I thought, I say, oh, he maybe put it on the floor and flip it down, and he blocked the light so you cannot see it. But then he walked back away to the phone, and when he leave the phone, the light is there. When he bring the phone down, the light is not there, so it disappeared. This is just a flat floor. Look at that. All right, let's see the flashlights on. Okay.
Oh, okay. He's trying to demonstrate a curve on a supermarket floor.
There could be no curve in the supermarket floor because these floors are built not to have accidents. A little old lady dragging her feet cannot have a bump in the floor because she will bust her ass in the middle of the aisle.
Well, no, they're made level. They're made level. They're made level, and remember, level points down towards the center of the earth.
So 150 foot is gonna be level along with the center of the earth. What was gonna be the drop or the bulge or whatever you want to call it?
I'm not sure. I don't have a curvature.
Level is perpendicular to the pull of gravity.
So yeah.
Level, and it's level.
There are buildings 1,000 foot long, perfectly flat, not necessarily level.
Flat or level?
Flat, because buildings, structures, small structures, up to a couple thousand feet, they are built flat.
But flat doesn't necessarily denote level. Like my phone has a flat surface. I could hold my phone at an 80-degree angle and it's flat, but is that level?
So
okay, look at the light. Look at the light. He stand up with the phone. I can see the light. And when he put the phone down, what the hell is wrong with Jose? All shaky over here. Oh, he's walking forward. Is he gonna put the flashlight down again?
This is might be a different video.
But that's the way it works, you know.
So Shawn, is in the description, what does it say that Jose was trying to prove?
Okay, so what he's trying to say is that on a flat surface, you're able to the light is going to be obstructed just due to perspective. But the reality
due to perspective.
Yeah, but the reality of it is that it's not that way in that situation. Shawn, were you going to say something about it?
No.
Okay. But the thing is that there's no foundation, especially that supermarket, that's going to be flat. Or it can be flat, but it's not going to be level. They design it and they put the foundations of buildings at an angle for drainage. So because if it ever pooled with water, you wouldn't want it to stay there. You want it to drain off. And it doesn't make sense to a lot of people, but that's just, trust me, it's how it works. But more importantly is that floor at that grocery store, for one, it may have been there because of the drainage, or the fact that those linoleum floors start popping and locking after a few years because of all the traffic that gets on them. That could have been the reason for an obstruction. I would need to know when that tile was laid, and then I would have to see that test in increments to show that that's actually a flat surface where obstruction's just happening because of perspective.
So what Shawn's saying is that there's not enough information given in the video, just like there was not enough information in the video I showed you. So both our points are not valid to be used to demonstrate.
No, I accept that.
Demonstrate this.
And that wasn't my video anyway, so yeah, I just...
Yep. So both of our points on that one, we're gonna say we're not valid to present.
Okay, now I'm gonna ask you a question. Is there any evidence of things disappearing from the bottom up due to curvature?
A boat in the ocean?
Yeah, boats in the ocean.
That's words.
Well, Shawn, do you want to pull up a video of a boat disappearing over the ocean since you can't take words?
Okay.
Over the curve. I mean, Fish seems to be mighty particular.
Oh man, come on, stop laughing, old man. You can have a.
Oh my God. Those are words. Words.
That was an exceptionally good red pill. That was an exceptionally good red pill philosophy impersonation there, Fish Guy.
Hey, Fish. Do you want me to use a journalism?
That could be the response to everything you don't like. Those are words.
Is that the one you want me to use?
Did journalism film a boat?
Yeah.
I want to see that. I never seen that one.
Yeah, it's awesome. Hey, God. Oh,
I don't know. Just go check out your mail.
oh, my ribs hurt so bad right now. I shouldn't have ate
So
much
many
pizza.
words and nothing presented. Damn.
He said he did a video. Yes, he did. It's a beautiful video.
Awesome.
Beautiful video of curvature. It's brought to you by Jaronism.
Just because I know Jose's watching, hashtag eat the frogs, I win.
Wait, do I have to like say this is from Jaronism's clip? Does he do that to people? Does he copyright shit like that? Oh, he does, huh?
What's going on, everyone?
Oh well.
Not as much as some, but he does.
Hey Sasha, that was a great idea to do the subtitle thing so like people can like read it. Assuming that fish can read.
Now, by no means is this video going to prove the age.
Yeah, I can read.
Hey, you just hear that? He said, you see that right there? Do you see it? Hang on. He said,
What?
Okay, I want to show you right now. This is awesome.
You have to read it with his voice.
Yeah,
so we can understand.
I could hear it.
Why the ancients
So what he just said was
have
awesome.
thought that that's what was
Hang
happening.
on.
But in today's day and age,
Well, because
there's
it's
no more
broadcasting to us for Hangouts.
Okay, first he says, since the ancients happening, but it's today in today's day and age, there's no more excuses.
Now
Yeah,
here
it's
I
great.
put a little arrow, and if you watch carefully, right
Now
at
here, I
that
put a little
line, you
arrow,
will
and
see
if you watch
clearly
carefully,
the waves of
right at the
water
line, you will
as
clearly
they
see
run
the waves of the
by
water
the boat,
as they run by.
and you can see the
The
reflection.
boat
of
and you can see the
left
reflection
sail
of the
in
left
the
sail
water.
in
It's
the
not the boat.
water.
That is a reflection.
Where is
I
it?
can't keep
Just like in
that.
this image here of the sunset, that is not the sun
Yeah,
melting
you see
into
that
the
mirage,
water.
the mirroring effect
Hang on,
going
no,
on.
I
here.
gotta find
Also
that
mirroring.
part. I'm so pissed I cannot find that.
And I'm sure many of you have seen it over the curve, thinking
Where the hell
about
did that happen
that
at?
his boat, in fact,
It was near the
never
beginning.
went over the edge.
Ow.
Right after the moon stuff.
One's afraid of it.
Yeah, no, open the
Now, by
transcript
no
and
means
control
is this
F.
video going to prove the age-old
I have no
debate,
idea what you're talking
flat or sphere.
Oh, if you just like
there
click
it
the
is, right
three
there.
dots.
It's right there. So he says, right in the very beginning of this, he goes, he's like, he's looking for truth, or what did he say? See,
It was just you
The
just
truth
had it on the
separates
screen.
the men from the boys.
What's
Is
going on,
that what you're
everyone?
talking about?
Jaronism.
I know, but the thing
Back
is,
with
I
another
want to.
video for you today, and it is a big one. Yes, today we separate the men from
Hey,
the boys.
Jose, don't be smart
the
ass
ones
in the
looking for
chat. I
truth
am
and the
winning.
ones
Don't you
afraid
say
of
I
it.
think I'm winning. I am.
Now, by
What
no
do you mean
means
you
is
are
this
winning? So far,
So-
I've given an explanation and you haven't, and then both our
No,
points have
Sasha,
been
the
refuted.
fish is kind of destroying your points here. Like,
No, that's not what I'm hearing at all. But okay, so I found it. So it goes. So we're looking for truth, and the one's afraid. It now by no means in this video
video going to prove the
is
age-old
going to
debate,
prove the old
flat
age
or
debate,
sphere.
flat or sphere. But his title is "Boats Over the Curve, 100% debunked, flat Earth confirmed." I just thought that was funny.
But it will prove that one of the
Okay,
go-to
let's see the
proofs
boat
of
go over the
sphere
curve.
is simply not true. Now, here's an interesting side story. Red's Rhetoric has said on numerous occasions that his boat video proves without a doubt the curvature of the Earth. So, if I was able to disprove that, would Red be intellectually honest enough to admit that he was wrong and that his boat,
Did the
in fact, never
boat
went
go out
over
of
the edge?
frame?
The boat went away.
Or is his goal simply
I
to
see a
went out of
pelican.
frame.
I see a
beliefs,
pelican.
regardless of the evidence placed before him?
It went out of
This
frame.
should be interesting.
Uh,
So, I'll let you decide. Is the evidence that I present enough to show that boats
can we
don't
find
go
a
over the
video where
curvature?
the there's the
Or
boat.
do you still think that's
Going
what's going on? You
back and
decide.
forth.
But now, I'll be showing everyone what is actually taking place. Now, I owe this find entirely
Easily
to
explained
Robski.
with Liefel's
His
short
video, Ships Do
videos.
Not
I got
Go
a
Over Any
41-minute
Curve, got me
video
thinking
to present
about
you over
Mirage
here.
again,
You got time?
and I said that there would have to be signs.
That's the
that water
shortest one. I got a
continued.
four and a
So I
half
went
hours
back,
explanation.
wrote
Are
some
you ready
down,
for it?
as well as some zoom to Red's ship video,
Oh man.
and without any doubt,
Not
anyone
tonight.
who is
I can
intellectually
explain you the
honest will
phenomenon
admit
why boats
after
go over
this
the
video
horizon. I
that
just need
boats
4.5
do
hours plus
not go
41
over
minutes.
the curvature of the Earth.
How about you explain it
But
with
first,
words?
if you want to check out Rob's
Because we
video,
take words,
go
unlike
ahead
you
and
do.
click right here.
Do we really see
Yeah.
ships?
Oh, there's graphics
Going over the
also
curve.
and measurement
You
time.
can check that out
I need
and come
4
back to
hours.
this.
There's tables and
Or
graphics
continue
on it.
Now, this doesn't mean the Earth is flat. It just means that the go-to argument of the globe believers has been debunked.
He said,
So
supposed
let's
to go over
separate
the
the men from
curve
the boys, shall we?
because of obstruction. But it
just
doesn't
means
mean
video.
we're on a sphere.
Go ahead and click right here.
Take it easy there,
Do we
Shawn.
really see ships going over the curve?
And you can check that out and come back to this.
But look at the
Continue.
CGI in the top. Look at
Now,
the
this
graphic.
doesn't
It's
mean
awesome.
the Earth is flat. It just means
I'm really
that the
confused by
go-to
this
argument
video.
of the globe
I am
believers
too. I don't
has
know what
been
we're
debunked.
looking at here. It's
So, let's
comedy.
separate the men
It's-
from the
it's
boys,
hilarious.
shall we?
Hey,
Who hides in
Jared,
corners
he's trying to
and
work
fit,
stuff
and
out.
who is on
You
it?
know, he does. He works.
What's up with the
he does his
timer?
best.
What's up with the timer in the bottom?
Hang on. He said, I don't know what he's trying to say. No one can tell if it's a flat earther or not.
Oh man.
I would like what Shawn is smoking, please.
No, you don't.
Dude.
Oh, no, you don't. I'm just saying.
Please
He's
share.
like ranty. He's like he shows us the best globe proofs. No one knows if he's a flat earther. What I'm showing right now. This is Jeranism. He's a flat earther.
Well, he's showing this. He's shown 2 transits of the ISS. He's shown
seen
curvature.
Three,
yeah.
Shawn. 3 transits.
3?
Hey,
Oh.
Nathan. Hey, Sean G.
Listen,
Nathan
enough to
Thompson
say,
wants to
okay,
join. He wants a
you
link.
got me on
He's
this
in
one.
the chat.
So let's begin, and I'm going to start out with a video.
Oh man, I
in
really
and of
wanted to
itself.
talk to Nathan.
And then make
I-
this
I was
quick.
like,
Wait.
You know what?
No, stop.
You can only have
No.
one flat earther. I'm gonna
Hang on.
drop.
Hang
Thank
on.
you for the
Time out.
opportunity.
Yeah. You can drop. No
Let
problem.
Bunny,
Yeah.
let
See you
old
later.
Bunny ears in here.
Okay, dude. Wait, Nathan, you can come on my panel, dude, but you gotta act like an adult, man. None of that cutting people off. No, ain't gonna happen. So, if you are respectful, dude, you're more than welcome. But
Do I have to act like an adult too?
yes. Fuck yeah. Everyone gets respect on my panel until they lose it.
You never let us have any fun.
I know, right, Shawn?
I'm just saying.
Boom.
What's up, Jose?
Guys.
Are you planning on going live?
Jose, you just missed Fish Guy.
I was listening over here. I was cringing all the time. He was.
I think young Sasha did a fucking excellent job.
Oh yeah, you guys beat him up. He claims victory. He's a weird one.
Yeah.
Hashtag eat the frog.
Again, like I said, he's more than welcome. But I'm not talking to him. You guys can have a conversation with him.
That is cool. I mean, Sacha and Cruising, they can take a nice, cool approach. I would like to see Sacha with Nathan for a minute.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I just want to make sure it's respectful on both sides, and that's all there is to it.
When you sort out your audio, Nathan, it's horrible.
How you doing, sir? As long as we keep it respectful, everyone will be cool.
I'm always respectful, guys.
All right.
How you doing, Nathan?
Never been better in my life. Thanks for asking.
Welcome, sir. Welcome.
Good to hear.
Did you want to discuss something, or is it just here for the flow? See what happens?
I don't know. I saw a light in the sky. It resembled a bat, and so I got a link to come here. And so
you got the Nathan Thompson signal, huh?
Ah. What was it to show evidence?
To show evidence.
Yeah, show evidence, man.
Just for your observations. I mean, not for either or. Just what your evidence shows.
Is anyone on the panel? Can anyone on the panel give me a quick definition of hydrostatics?
Sure, I can Google it real quick. Is that okay?
Can anyone on the panel, off the top of their head, tell me what hydrostat and hydrodynamics are?
Wait,
I've never had it come up in a discussion, so no.
Excellent.
Okay, I'm gonna pretend like I did. Like I got it. It's relating to or denoting the equilibrium of liquids and the pressure exerted by liquid at rest. That was so on the top of my head, not Google searched at all.
There you go. Well, if you study large bodies of water at rest, they're flawlessly flat. They have specular reflection that is similar to a mirror because the incident light is equal to the angle on the reflection light, perpendicular to the normal from the level surface of the Earth, guys. So This is
wait. You're measuring angles as they bounce off of water, like angle of incidence, same as angle of reflection.
Angles. I said you can observe them. And
yes, you can observe them, but you gotta remember the curve of the Earth isn't. It's not. It's very gradual. It's Earth's big.
So the Earth is flat, right, Nathan?
Yes, the Earth is flat.
Okay, so then
it's
and a 300
logarithmic.
And according to the laws of perspective, a 300-foot shipping vessel would have to go 500 miles out to disappear due to perspective.
Yeah, exactly.
So show me a picture of a shipping container vessel that's 50 miles out, unobstructed.
I've told you this before, Shawn. You're still bringing this argument up. You're assuming that the ocean is completely flat.
Well,
Shawn,
you say it is.
Real quick.
Are you going to see any 300-foot waves?
Hold on. Let Nathan explain his thing here.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
By the way, Nathan, you're awful low. I can barely hear you.
Yeah, I can barely hear you.
I don't have controls to turn that up. Oh, sorry, Nathan. I have it all the way up on my end. I can do it, but everyone can't just shout.
Is that better now?
Yep. Say it again.
Is that better?
Hey, yeah, it's better on my side.
I'll
turn it up on my side so everyone
guys, I got to get out of here in a minute or two, so I'm size.
Sorry,
Shawn,
Nathan.
I have a question. Definition of foreshortening in one sentence, please.
Say that again. Couldn't hear you.
Questions for Shawn Hawkins, who keeps bringing up.
You haven't answered my question. You don't get to answer me a question. You don't get to ask me a question when you haven't answered mine.
Your question. It's not simply the laws of perspective. There are other things you have to take into account.
Not really.
Now that I answered your question.
Not unless you have 200-foot waves.
Now that I've answered your question, Shawn.
You haven't, though. You haven't sufficiently answered my question.
Okay.
Well, it may not be correct for you, but if it's his reason, then you got to accept it as his reason.
I gotta go.
Okay.
Shawn, I need to know, in one sentence, can you define foreshortening?
Yes. The appearance of something being shorter as it goes away from you.
No, that's perspective.
I remember what foreshortening is. You
I
tried to
don't
claim
really
that.
I don't really care, Nathan. It is an improvement.
What do you mean you don't
care? It is.
I care.
You've been asking the same question for a week, Shawn Hawkins.
Okay,
right. And you've never answered it.
The answer?
I can show you, Shawn, in a minute. I gotta find it in my files, but I can show you exactly what he means by foreshortening. When he said it to me, it wasn't correct, but I can show you what his perspective of foreshortening is. Because I remember this was an issue I had when I first went to the panel.
Real quick, Shawn. Hey, I got a question for Shawn Hawkins. Shawn, can you make a oil tanker disappear with your finger?
What? Fuck off, dude.
What is that? Wait, hang on. Relax. I don't even know what that. Wait, what does that even mean?
Nathan's conflating the idea that if you have your finger in front of your eye. Nathan, hang on. Nathan's got it conflated because he's saying if you put your finger at eye level and then move it away, you can still obstruct. The only problem is that the wave would be beneath your eye level, so it would never obstruct. And he just doesn't understand that.
He doesn't answer a single question we asked him, and he comes in here with his horse shit.
Well, he doesn't.
Nathan.
I'll take what he said, or his answer to you, Shawn, as is his perception. It's wrong, but it's his. If he's not going to, see to what you're saying, then that's just how you have to take it. It's his perspective.
He's rabbit ears, man. That's all you are. You look good in rabbit ears, Nathan.
Guys, I came on here, asked you if you knew.
You look good in rabbit ears.
Nathan, can you define the definitions that for us, since we clearly don't know the correct definition? How about you define it for us so that we can have a better understanding of what you're trying to get at?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I would like to hear Sasha and Nathan engage for a bit over here. It'd be awesome.
No worries. All right, I'm here.
I have about 30 seconds, and I got to get out of here and do my own show. It's called 100 Flat Earthers Should Research. Okay.
If you want.
Bring a pen and paper. You guys will definitely learn something.
Well, no.
Hang on, Sasha. Nathan, if you want to, before you take off, you can put your link in the chat if you need to. If you want to, no worries.
I appreciate it. Foreshortening is the ability for smaller objects in the foreground, making larger objects like oil tankers disappear in the background. So you can take your thumb or your finger and put it in front of your eyeball and make very large objects disappear, but then take your finger and move it away from you, and that object will appear behind your hand.
And just to clarify, that is only when the object obstructing is in your line of sight, correct?
Everything you're looking at is in your things.
No, in the line of sight from you to the ship.
Of course not. Things below your line of sight can make things in the distance disappear.
Why's that?
So I gotta go. I'm gonna go do my own show, guys. Nobody knew what hydrostatics was.
Hold on, Nathan.
No, I said what hydrostatic is.
Well, Nathan, I think we all kind of like knew a little bit what hydrostatics were and what foreshortening was. It's
had
just
a definition, and Sean had to Google it. So
yeah, I Googled it. Yep.
Well, Nathan, it didn't.
Try Google. It's cool.
Nathan, if you want to present an argument, you need to explain everything that has to do with that argument. So that means defining any terms that we might not know. You can't expect us to know it and then try and present that argument.
Well, hang on. No. Hang on. So I have a visual, guys. I have a visual. So Nathan, this is what you would consider foreshortening, right?
Guys, I don't have time for. I got to do my own show.
Nathan, go do your own show then. If you're going to sit here and complain about not doing your show.
Nathan, what about this one?
Questions for me?
Is this foreshortening right here?
If you guys have specific questions for me and need me to spoon feed you answers, I have a Patreon account. I'll see you guys later.
Bye. Oh, go chill somewhere else, Nathan.
Hey, wait. But, okay, guys, understand something.
Already gone.
So
you won't answer the question.
Listen. The first time I've ever talked to Nathan, this was one of my evidences for curvature. He told me that this is foreshortening.
That can't, because foreshortening would have obstructed.
Well, I just want look. I want you guys to know what he thinks foreshortening is.
Oh, so he thinks the water below can obstruct the ship above.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, little does he know that we have a graphical artist by the name of Dean who's already proven several times that it's impossible.
Yeah, dude, that's what I was trying to show him.
Listen.
Go ahead, Sean.
I'm looking at the definition right here. Portray or show an object of view as closer than it is or having less depth or distance as an effective perspective. I exactly answered the question.
Yeah, and it has nothing.
Yeah, you got it perfectly right.
It doesn't.
Nathan has his own special definition. I'm sorry, Sean. I keep stepping on you. Go ahead.
Oh yeah. No worries. Go ahead.
Sorry. No,
everyone's good.
Yeah, man. What an asshole.
He doesn't understand that it doesn't even talk about obstruction. It's just like it's like saying, because we see the boat like this, the guy had to have zoomed in, and all of a sudden this happened. And it's like, that's not what's happening. That's foreshortening, basically, right? Not this happening is foreshortening. It'd be like you saying, oh, because I zoomed into the boat, this would happen. But that's a lot.
Yeah,
but by whose definition?
By Nathan's definition.
Nathan's definition.
Yeah, by Nathan's definition, zooming in does that. By real standards,
I'm not sure if you're familiar with Nathan, but he uses his own definitions for a lot of things.
I've talked to him actually one time. He triggered the fuck out of me, and he wouldn't show any of the pictures I was showing on his live stream. I go on his hangout.
I was saying that to Sasha. I know you know all about Nathan and his.
Okay. That's why. Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now. That's why I don't. I'm saying right now, Sasha's been handling himself. I haven't had to say shit, so I'm good.
Yeah.
He's on fire.
And a fun fact: I created Nathan Thompson. Thank you.
Why would you do that to us?
You record an album called "Old Bunny Ears Is Back."
Did you want to explain that so that because he may be listening still, and he may want to remind him.
A reminder. I met Nathan Thompson when I was a flat earther about 5 months ago. I think it was in January. I met him in Houston, Texas, in person. The only person I have met in real life from this flat earth debate corner of the YouTube. And I was hanging out with him, and then he asked me like, "So I don't know you. Are you in my Facebook group?" I said, "No, I'm in YouTube." He said like, "I don't do a lot of YouTube lately. I'm doing a lot of Facebook." I said, "But you have heard of Nathan Oakley, right?" And he said, "I don't recall. I don't watch it." I said, "All right. So Nathan Oakley, he does kind of housekeeping questions, and he does the scientific method. There's a guy, John Quantum Eraser, and they follow the scientific method. So if you want to argue with anybody in the globe, use the scientific method. Watch Nathan Oakley show, learn the scientific method, and argue with them, following that path, and you will not be beaten. And if you follow this, you'll be the best flat earther. What happened 3 months after I talked to him? He was parroting word by word the scientific method as quoted by Quantum Eraser and Nathan Oakley. And he's even using the same phraseology from the Oakley show, like Narnia and antecedent for the gas pressure. He's using exactly the same words. So he went and was Nathan Oakley by my command. I have created this version of Nathan Thompson.
Wow.
Why'd you do that to us?
I mean, like, why did you do that? And congratulations, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, you have proven like you can build a robot.
Yeah.
So, Jose, does that mean you get not only your shield check, but you get half of his shield check?
Yes, I got 50%, but Kyle is in charge of all my economy over here.
Yeah, it's a pyramid thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I took the big deal, so like I'm way lower than Jose, but like I get I'm good for life. Like I don't have to worry for life.
No, and I got good news. When I got home today, I check on my email, and I have one email telling me it's from AdSense. And I click on it, and it told me, "Oh, your money have been deposited. It's gonna take from 2 to 5 days to be shown in your account." I'm fucking excited, bro.
That shit has taken me forever to get working. It's not easy.
Yeah, it's
process.
the first
It's
one.
fucking
I
pain in
haven't
the
get the
ass.
first one yet at all, man.
You haven't hit it?
No.
See,
This is gonna be the first one. It's loaded.
Oh,
It's loaded.
okay. Yeah. Well, the thing is I think every 15th, they start giving you a percentage rather than having to wait all the time. But the first one is supposed to be the pain in the ass.
Oh yeah, the first one has been 3 months almost, bro. Since I got monetized, I haven't get a dime yet.
Me either.
YouTube.
Yeah, me either.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I'm still trying to verify.
Yeah, no, I got the letter like 3 days ago. I got the physical letter with the PIN code. I key in the PIN code 2 days ago, and today I got the confirmation that everything went through. And it told me the last payment is the amount is being done. The last payment, so it's going to be reflected on the bank now in the few days.
Yeah. So what will happen
I'm happy.
is it'll just start depositing, and then it'll go below the threshold. And then anything over the threshold, they'll keep depositing.
Yeah, okay. But they will deposit it automatically when I reach the threshold?
Yeah.
Awesome.
And
I'm happy.
it'll just keep doing it. Every time you go over the threshold, it'll just keep doing it. How
Beautiful,
they set
bro,
that
beautiful.
up, I don't know. But default setup is set up to just kick over every time you go over threshold. And at the 15th. So when you hit the 15th of every month, whatever that number is, whatever's over the threshold, you'll get.
That's cool. That's cool. I get decent. I mean, in a week I do the threshold pretty much. I mean, he's doing okay. I mean, it's a little weak some days, but I appreciate it, man. Bro, I got a big $100 super chat from Bearded. He was here earlier. Bro, $100 super chat. That was fucking exciting.
I don't get $100 ones, but I get them every once in a while. It's cool though. It's because it's gonna be.
No, it is. But it's funny how Red Rhetorics and other big channels, they get a couple $100 super chats every show. I go, holy shit.
They're begging.
About that, and also is a big fan of several of them, and he just has cash to throw, and he does it.
Yeah, but my car got hit by pigs. Can you help me buy a new one?
Right. That's
begging.
I heard that the super chat.
I'm just saying that occasionally, this is that they do have a couple of patrons that follow them that are just low.
Oh, hell yeah.
No, super chat
and I will say on in their defense, he has been doing these random live streams that are to help somebody, and I hope he saw what he was doing and he's using that same idea but for good. Then that's chill. But it just realized that the same way he's helping people now, it was helping himself, and that's kind of that's cringy.
Yeah.
I heard that
I'll give it to him now. Lately, I've been seeing him using his status to help people, and that's cool. I can't argue that shit.
Yeah. Last time I looked, he was trying to help Shawn Hufford pay his rent, and then before that, it was Bullyinator.
Yeah, Bull went for quite a bit. Yeah, Kyle kind of messed things up for Bullinator.
I'm gonna tell you right now, and I've said this before. Kyle planned that shit. Kyle used Steve for the great debate community as a platform to take off the non sequitur. He got to a point where it became time that he probably got he may have gotten an advertiser, because he's been looking for him, because you can go pimp yourself out for advertisement, and I think he had a good deal, and I don't think he wanted to split it with Steve, and it came a time that he needed to cut ties. That's why now he didn't give a fuck. I'll give you whatever. I'm gonna give you everything I owe you. Perpetuity, fuck you though. That's because anything that happens after that argument, he wouldn't make any money on. He would make money on this new advertisement. Just wait, you'll see. I guarantee that's what happened.
Is that channel still running these days, or is it done for?
No, it's like still going.
Hey guys, quick thing on foreshortening. Foreshortening uses used in physics. What you're looking at has to be angled to you.
What do you mean?
If it's not angled to you, the apparent effect of foreshortening doesn't apply.
Oh, so since the water is not
guys,
angled towards you, it doesn't.
Hey guys, give me about 2 minutes. Keep talking, and I'll be right back.
Okay, Sean.
Yeah.
Wait, so because the water's flat, it's not parallel to you.
Correct.
It doesn't take effect. So the picture that Sean showed wouldn't actually.
No.
Wouldn't be affected by foreshortening.
Not in the greatest sense, because there is a slight angle to you on a wave traveling towards you as it begins to cap, but until it does that, it wouldn't.
And then Shawn Hawkins was correct when Nathan had begged him for that explanation. Sean gave the correct one.
Oh, Sean knocked it out of the park.
Even off the top of his head, and then Nathan said that was wrong, but it wasn't. So
Nathan straight up
doesn't like me.
Nathan's got to learn his definitions if he's going to go around asking other people for them.
I like how he said he's always respectful.
His definition of hydrostatics was very like a motherfucker.
Why did he come in and ask? He never even brought up how the definition of hydrostatics relates to what he was saying, because
he comes in with a gotcha. He comes in with his little gotcha questions, thinking up things that he thinks people might not know, and then he comes in and asks and says, you didn't know that, you're stupid, you're a retard, and then he leaves.
And the
first thing that it said that pops up with
definition for hydrostatics, he gave the definition for hydrodynamics, which is contained within hydrostatics, which is the study of statics within fluid systems.
Yeah.
So, yes. Yeah, Nathan needs to. I mean, I can see now why, because I haven't ever been on any of his. I haven't ever looked at any of his shows, but I can see now what everybody's talking about. How he just censors and talks over people.
Hey, really quick to YouTube, I posted the link for Nathan Thompson's stream. I mean, we don't want anybody to leave because you're watching here, but if you want to go and click the link, I think he shares the link. So if you want to go have a debate with Nathan Thompson, the link is in the YouTube chat.
Good luck.
I'd sooner stab myself in the toe.
Good luck with getting censored over there.
He was on Jam Truth the other day.
No, Jam Lies. Gotta say it right.
Oh, yeah, Jam Lies. Sorry.
I was with both of them a few days ago. I did okay. I mean, because I went unprepared. I went to have a chat.
Sorry.
What do you think,
I'm
John?
sorry, that was you. Oh, Mr. Bunny Ears. That's why I call him. That's why I call him Bunny Ears now, because he comes with nothing every time he comes.
I haven't watched the video you did breaking it down. I'm watching it, John. I gotta watch it. See your reaction to it.
JM Truth did his testimony the other day, and every time me or Surf or Sean said anything, we got timed out.
Jam Lies. Got to get it right. It's Jam Lies, not Jam Truth. Jam Lies.
Yeah.
But I think the approach I took once I step in the hangout, they say, "Hey, JG Gonzalez," and I open my mouth and I say, "Any evidence for the flat Earth?" And that's where everything took off. And I love that opening line.
That was funny with the argument with Fish, because I started asking him and he's like, no, you have to ask me questions. And You have to present it to me, and I'll give you all the answers. I have all the answers. And the first one I asked me, you didn't even have an answer for. It's like
he's a special guy, yeah.
Come on.
It's actually a very common tactic. Flat Earth data is probably not Flat Earth data. Earth is Seriously Flat is really good at that one. It's like, well, we have all the answers in this beautiful flat plane, and then you ask him, and all of a sudden it's like, brother, we don't know that. That can never be known, and it's terrible.
Yeah.
True. Yeah.
Eat the frog, Jose.
Yeah, Fish played that perfect, and then he convinced himself somehow that he was winning, even though I'd got one over on him. And then when we had argued about, I believe it was curvature, we both decided that both of the things that we presented didn't contain enough information. So.
But I heard Fish Guy before, and he can do a lot better. He just like going kind of flowing and talking, like scattergunning a lot of points at the time.
Yeah. I wish I brought up the. Actually, no.
Be careful. Fish guy's he's a tricky guy.
Yeah, fishy, slippery. Slides in that.
By the way, has JM finally? Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Crashes.
I said the Fish guy made Jimmy on my channel messed up for days.
Yep.
Shawn left.
Speaking of JM, has he finally admitted that 10 to the negative 17th isn't a negative number and that fractions aren't negative numbers?
Probably not, because he's an idiot.
Sort of. He added to his career choices the other night while he was doing his testimony.
Dear God, what is he now? So far, I've got chef, mortarman's, medic, sniper, cinematographer, photographer, and entrepreneur.
Beekeeper.
You forgot about full of shit in there. I still.
What else you say? He was Shawn Hawkins here.
What? Yeah, Shawn just left.
No, Shawn Hawkins.
Yeah, he just left.
Oh yeah, he's over here with me. I've got Nathan up on the laptop. I've got you guys on my phone. Somebody sent an email to the wrong person and woke me up, Jay.
Sorry, damn. Because I jumped on my laptop to send a message to Surf and forgot the Discord was still on the private chat with you. And completely spaced it out. My bad, dude.
No, but that's exactly why. That's exactly why Nathan comes in and asks questions, because if someone doesn't know the answer to it immediately, he knows he can trot out a lie associated with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's psychological. That's what he's doing.
His thing with hydrostatics is the very first thing that pops up on the Google search fits his perception of reality, I guess you would call it, but none of the rest of the definitions for that word do. It applies to an entire field of fluid dynamics.
Does it work to
and
just
the only
ask...
reason I knew what it was is because that's how automatic transmission works.
Does it work to just ask Nathan back to his face what the definition is? Say, you tell me?
No, it doesn't, because he says if you don't have the definition, then it's obviously not worth his time, and then he'll give you an example of how it would work if you knew what it was.
Yeah.
What if you tell him that you do know the definition, but you want his first? I don't know. He'd probably just not, because they work around.
He will never give you his definition until you give him yours. That's his game.
They're dancing around you. They don't want
to word for word everything that's in the dictionary, or he'll cherry pick it apart.
I want to have a debate with Nathan where he's not allowed to ask for definitions. If he wants to have a definition, he has to provide it.
You can probably get him on a structured debate on the Great Debate channel, and you could get Bullinator and Steve to moderate it, most likely.
And one thing you got to learn about Thompson is he's really good at deflecting your question. Like, you're going to ask him to, you'll ask him to provide evidence, and then he's going to ask you to provide evidence otherwise. And then when you manage to force it back to him to provide his evidence, he will not. He'll deflect it like a motherfucker, just to give you a heads up.
Oh, yeah. That's kind of how I work with them. I kind of try and bounce it back at them. I say, but you said this was true, and now you're saying this is not true. So where does it add up? Because you're saying one thing, but you're showing another thing, and I try and get at them that way.
Yeah, but Nathan is the king of playing that game. He's been playing it for a very long time.
Yeah,
Nathan's not a
It's all Jose's fault.
Nathan's not a stupid guy. He's just really misled. I'm sorry, Jay. Go ahead.
I didn't mean to create him the way he is now, but it happened.
It's your fault, Jose. No,
thanks, Jose.
I was saying, he's the dude's really good at deflecting questions. And I've listened to plenty of debates between him and FTFE and Red's Rhetoric and others out there, and like he manages to kind of control the debate by deflecting the questions that are asked of him. Like, he would like to have the burden of proof put on the Globers, but when you ask him to provide proof, he won't do it. He'll just turn around and like, no, you need to prove it. You need to prove this. You need to prove that. Yeah.
Well, my biggest pet peeve was
he won't answer my questions in chat when I'm bugging him in chat to answer, provide his evidence. He just straight up ignores me.
my biggest pet peeve with letters is they won't let you reference someone. Because if you say that this person did it, then you didn't physically observe it yourself, so it can't be true.
Oh yeah, they all enact that. It's called the genetic fallacy, and it's
But then they refer other things to prove their points, so they're being hypocrites.
Yes.
They're hypocrites.
And it's really annoying because if we didn't refer to other people, then the internet wouldn't exist. We wouldn't be having this debate. I mean,
let's see. Most people wouldn't know what fire was if you had to do it yourself.
Yeah, I mean, that's not how the world works. People refer to other people. They gather information together and use a collective knowledge to help further humanity's knowledge. It's not all about your knowledge. It's about growth of all of our knowledge.
I would not be where I'm at as a very successful shop owner and engine builder without the knowledge of, I don't know, the 4, 5, 7-year-old guys that have been racing since before I was even thought of, that hang around my shop and help me figure out technical issues or help us figure out the random stuff that comes in. I would be nowhere without listening to people that came before me. I'm doing good. Jay sent an email to the wrong person and woke me up.
My bad. You're welcome.
Oh, by the way, RC, crashes. It doesn't make you feel good to know that you wouldn't be doing what you're doing if not for a whole bunch of bootleggers that were trying to outrun the police.
Well, yeah, but we've got a big custom pulling tractor we're working on right now. So, but yeah, everything I do involves from people running away from the cops.
The pull tractor, is that RC?
No, it's a real diesel, 40,000-pound pro stock.
Oh, I was gonna say, I used to see those ones where they had the RC pulls and shit like that.
No, my doctor signed off on my legs so I can have the kids quit working on bullshit at the shop and go back to making real money.
There you go.
I spent the last week machining my own custom lift pumps for this triple turbo diesel setup we're working on.
Yo, and you said you flew over my town a couple of times this past couple of weeks, right?
I said I flew over your state.
Oh, you flew over my state. Gotcha.
I was in California twice working a deal with somebody on some other projects that the shop's working on.
Sounds good, man. Right on.
Yeah, I've just been busy. That's why I haven't been doing a hangout. I was going to do one during the Falcon launch, and I watched the Falcon launch live on Everyday Astronauts channel, and I fell asleep before the end of it.
From what I understand, they lost the center core, but
But yeah, so I've just been busy, but I'm going to get started on doing some hangouts. So I got to change. The biggest thing I guess is coming is I'm moving all my flat Earth stuff and hangouts to TrueTube. And I got some sponsor issues going on. We're going over with the hangout, but I gotta separate my flat Earth stuff from my sponsored stuff.
That happens.
Yeah, I've been playing around with it a little bit. I haven't made anything public over there yet, but yeah.
Yeah, it's good. I would do it because I get minimal views on there because it's still getting bigger, but I'm already starting to get monetization already.
What's this?
Really?
Yeah, TrueTube. So my buddy You've Been Exposed Dreads, he started a platform like YouTube. It's called TrueTube. TruuTube. It's exactly like YouTube basically, but when it's not going to be censored like YouTube is. I've maybe 10 uploads there, and I'm already starting to get monetization, and it shows you like right on the little top.
Really?
Yep.
I've been playing around with it.
Guys, I've got to get going. I got to get to sleep. I got to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning.
All right, no worries.
All right, Jay.
I didn't realize what
stop
time
in, Jay.
I told me, but I got to get going.
Yeah, hey, if you see me going live and then you can find me in the Discord, we can do that again. I'll just give you the link there like that. No problem.
Sounds good, man.
Yeah. Or I even have messages with you, so I can always just send you there too.
Definitely.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll let you know. I've got to get up at like 4 o'clock in the morning, so I've got to roll.
Yeah, no worries.
Hey, I'm presenting my screen. I got 2 pictures to show you.
Yeah, I'm going there right now. You're presenting.
Yeah, you see what's going on here? What happened? Who was the chick that was like the drinking blood or some kind of a cheating with him with the other of the Nathans? I think it was this one. They broke up and it's a troll versus troll. He made it over there.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, about drinking blood and shit.
When I was a flat earther, I didn't even know I never heard of Nathan Thompson.
Yeah, but look what we were in that restaurant, bro. It was NASA propaganda, bro, all over the world. Look at this, real and signatures, bro. All of these got like signatures from the actual astronauts. This was in Houston, a really hot spot for them.
Did he pick that on purpose?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, just to mess around. And then this one. How about this one? Oh, look at that. Look at me. I'm not gonna do this Nazi symbol. I'm gonna go do this. With the neck like shilling deuces.
That's the stupidest gangster I've ever seen right over here. The flat sign.
Yeah,
that's stupid.
You created a monster, Jose. Because I've listened to him on the other computer, bro.
They'll be like flat, Nazi. I go like, yeah, oh yeah, the little thumb over here.
That's how Pete Shea knows you're a shill.
Right, look at that shit. Oh man, what a characters.
He's over there like. So Jose, you've got 2 fingers up. That means you're playing 2 sides of the coin. Aristarchus.
I stopped presenting, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool, thank you.
I really need to listen to more Pete so I can start mimicking his accent.
Good luck.
I cannot submit myself to that much stupid in one sitting though.
Forgot I was muted. The only good thing, the only thing I like about Pete is that he's original at least, and he doesn't like do that complete like he's crazy, but he does that like he's Pete. Like, at least he's not like repeating the same fucking rhetoric of Riley or some shit.
I think Pete honestly believes what he says. I just don't think Pete realizes that what he's saying can't make sense.
Well, he has the best definition of gravity than any flat earther I've ever heard.
I actually haven't heard his gravity definition.
It's the same thing. It's just instead of it being a pull, it's a push from above. I've explained how that's not possible, but I mean, it's at least it's not this Cucamonga crazy density thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's something. It's not. It's like hearing someone say it's concave, basically. You're like,
oh, you mean Jason McCormack over there?
Yeah, exactly. You want to pat him on the head and just let him just say whatever.
Oh, Shawn G, did you say you used to be a flat earther?
Yes, I was. Me and Jose was.
Yeah. Oh, cool. That means we got like 3 flat earther converts here because I was a flat earther for a day.
Yeah. We were a little longer. I was about.
So how long you were a flat earther, Jen?
2 years, a little over 2 years.
Same here, man. 2 years on a change.
Yep. Haven't been. I came back to the Globe about 6 months ago, I think it is.
Who became between you and me the most indoctrinated on flat Earth of both of us? I think me because I was in the Oakley
you were
deep.
you were with Nathan and all of them. So yeah, definitely. I wasn't in more of a build, like just kind of go off into these random builds and stuff. It was never like you have to think this. So, but you were heard by more people. That's why, like, when your observations were being seen and stuff. So like I kind of was there, but I wasn't not in a group like that.
Was Tim Osman for some reason a flat earther for a little bit before he went to I don't know, but everyone's wrong situation?
No. I've always wondered that, and I asked him eventually, about a year ago or something. Yeah, he was never a flat earther. He used to like feud with like IPS like a lot more, and a lot of people thought that was why. But no, he was never a flat earther.
Yeah, it's not about being a flat earther. I think Timmy, when he heard the arguments, like if by then it was a solid argument, he said, "Let me look into this." Like with a laugh, he said, "This is bullshit, but let me research." Maybe he was looking into something. He said, "Like, holy shit, they got a little something in here," but he never took the stand. Like, yeah, this is it. He maybe look at it like, let me research deeper because I never look into this, and they got a point. But I think that's a good approach. Look into it for real and learn it.
Good morning, guys.
How you doing, Wolf? Yeah, earlier the hangout was frozen because I was away from the computer. So if you if you minimize it, it freezes.
Yeah, that was actually a good choice.
Yeah, because I can always edit the audio.
I know how people are.
Yeah, exactly.
By the way, does anyone know if there's actually well, I say good, if there's any debates coming up between Flurs and non-Flurs at the moment?
I want to host one, on Discord. But no. Who?
You have a YouTube channel?
Me?
Yeah.
Not one that I'm
willing to.
Not one that I post to.
Yeah. Well, if you do
Just
that,
the one that comes with the account.
Yeah. Well, if you do, let me know, and then I'll promote the crap out of it. Figure something out.
Yeah, I just do Discord and here.
Yeah, but I know how to do that. I know how to.
Are you presenting Jose?
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Are you presenting Jose because it's stuck on my screen?
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. I was presenting him. I just never took him. There we go.
We just really like Jose's icon.
Yeah.
It's awesome. It was done in 5 seconds in my cell phone.
That's awesome.
The best kind.
Yeah.
Well, mine's even better. Like, so where this has been my logo since like almost day one. But actually no, I used to use where I used to train their logo. But then
you drew that with crayons?
Huh?
Did you drew the logo with crayons?
No.
From QE crayons?
No, I took it off a website like a long time ago. And remember, it used to say FE Frontline on it. And all I did was black it out and then put Truth Army in it. But I had the same logo for over 2 years now. I'm not changing that shit for nothing. That's my logo. I love that one. Put this way, there was a clone that made mine, and I still wouldn't change it. I was like, I don't want to. It's my logo. I'm not changing that.
By the way, Shawn G, you have been doxxed again one more time today.
Where was that?
The one asshole shadows that exposed me. With my transgender. He put a bunch of flatter shields and globe shields, and he put like the picture, and then in the side all the information like the phone number and the address, bro. And some of them with family also.
Let me see.
What's wrong with that kind of people? Like, fuck.
Truth Army.
Why do they?
Truth
Soldier. It doesn't make sure. Yeah, no one can hear him. What? Oh, wait. My bad. Do you think that you're actually gonna have a voice on my shit? Oh, okay, because no one could hear you. No one gives a fuck. You're like scum of the fucking earth. Why? Are you getting fat again? What happened, man? Are you that depressed? Wait, are you that depressed? Wait. Are you that depressed that you're getting fat again? That sucks, man. Anyway. Okay, you guys are good. They can hear you good.
All right. Lovely little visit from the P Mars monster.
Yeah, fucking loser.
Oh, that was P. Mars.
Yeah.
I just saw it from guy. I didn't know who he was.
Well, I see him jumping in
Why am I a bad
before he even gets here, and so when he jumps in, I know I see him. What I do. So this is what I do. So everyone knows, because it sounds weird, but so what I do is I see him come in here before he gets here, so I minimize the screen, so you're not seeing him, and then I mute the hangout. So what happens is then he no longer can be heard. So he's kind of just useless. So yeah. Oh, that's fine, and I mean that's the whole point of OBS, 100%, because. Well, what he's doing now, all he's doing is helping, because I actually like when he pops in and out, because then I get all his channels, and then I'll just reuse this. And every time he does that, he keeps doing it with channels that I can just kick and ban. And eventually I'll catch up. It may take a long time, but I'll catch up. And eventually he won't be able to get in the Hangouts at all. That's the best part. Yep. Oh, yeah. And that's the other thing. I don't know. Oh, yeah, he is.
He bases the flat earth off. He bases the flat earth off the Bible, but if he went by that, then if he uses the Bible that literally, then that means that he's never gotten the calculation for a circle correct ever. Because according to 2 Kings, pi equals 3.
Yeah, that's
I've never heard
great.
that. Huh? The Bible says pi equals 3.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, haven't you read your Bible, man?
Well, either the Bible is using some like non-Euclidean geometry, or the Bible's wrong.
Whoa! It's coming from God, and God knows everything.
No, pi can be 3 in certain geometries. I don't know. No, I'm not lying. I just don't know those geometries off the top of my head, and I'd really have to dig deep for a couple hours before I could tell why that is. But good mathematicians say
it is describing planar geometry.
It's describing what?
It's describing planar geometry, Euclidean geometry.
That's what I figured. Was it Kings 3 last year?
2 Kings, I can't remember where, I'd have to look it up. But it's one of those things to where, even if you believe in God, that's all well and good. Just know that the Bible would have been written by man, and then take that for what it's worth.
I mean, the Bible's obviously written in man, because it's written in man's language.
Even the flat earthers are fighting with the flat earthers in this chat.
Kings 3.
Oh no, it's 2 Kings is the book. I don't remember what chapter and verse.
Come on, it's just 0.141592653589793 away from the real value. It's so close. It could be as well.
I'm incorrect. It's 1 Kings 7:23.
I was thinking about it, but I saw you were going. I said, like, yeah, perfect. I just wanted to sit and listen pretty much. So I was going to just open a hangout and have people coming in. Yeah, no, I appreciate it. Yeah, it's 2 in the morning here. I usually round up like 2:30 in the morning to 3, but nah,
Okay.
I'm good. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. But if you decide to, just let me know. Because I could actually end it anytime. Like I said, I just popped on just because hadn't today and felt like going on.
I appreciate it. Thank you. It wasn't me.
Yeah.
I wanted to have something going, but this is it. Yeah, good.
Yeah, and then I
Listen.
saw your messages on Skype earlier in the week, but like I said, I was sick all week. So hashtag save the frogs.
There you go. Yeah.
No. Hashtag eat the frogs.
No. Hashtag free the frogs.
Man,
Eat the frog.
I've lived in the South, and frog is a delicious meal.
Oh, that's so gross. Oh.
Yes, you gotta
I know.
slather them in butter and flour and throw them in a nice.
You gotta free them.
Yeah, but I was sick all week, so I didn't even see those messages, and I wasn't gonna go live. So, but I do appreciate that as well. Yeah. What's it called? What I really wanted to go on because I showed a clip of kind of one of the little projects that I'm starting on for a friend of mine. Actually, I was going to show it again, but I have to set it up to be seen here. But yeah, I'm going to start doing like a bunch of little video editing for a couple people, and I'm going to start hopefully start something out of that because I really like doing that shit. It's fun.
Today, if you haven't had a chance, today is the first day that I watched Jeranism live. In a long time, in weeks, probably months. He went live earlier, like a Sunday show with Dirt, DITRH. So one day start, hey, welcome everybody. We're gonna do this every once in a while, and then they start talking argument. They say, oh, the bowlers always. You ask him, what is this? And they say one point, oh, you ask the bowlers why X thing happened, and they never got an answer. So there's an easy explanation for a flutter and this and that. And the second point, you always ask the Glovers this, and they answer you, but the answer can be also explained on a flutter, and the answer is weak. And bro, if you hear that, listen to the beginning of the first 15 minutes, and you're gonna be cringing because everything they ask for is being explained 1,000 times in every single show, every single hangout, bro. You gotta watch that. It's cringy. It's easy for debunking. I don't wanna do it because it's not my style. But if somebody watches Jeranism, the first 15 minutes, they're just saying claims that the bowlers don't have an answer, and you guys always, I hear answer from everybody. So it's good stuff.
I'll start looking at it.
Oh, by the way, did any of y'all catch Berkismo versus Craig the other night?
Shit show.
Oh my god! I broke my laptop over that shit.
I was hang on. So I didn't hear that one at all. I did get parts of the Schillinger's cat and the other guy, and I want to say shame on ATF and shame on Craig. Shame on those two. They
took in a little too much.
Yeah, they tried to hijack the shit out of that debate, and in the end, all Craig did was pretty much advertise his debate with that guy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I was pretty angry about that.
Spurs said something during that debate that absolutely floored me. He said that there is no pressure gradient; it's a temperature gradient as you go up the atmosphere, and that people's ears only pop because they have high blood pressure from eating shitty food.
Oh, wait. How often have you talked to or heard from Spurs?
I've never heard that argument before.
Do you know who Spurs is, or like you've only heard?
Oh yeah, I talk to him on Jose's show all the time.
Oh,
okay. And he gets on to me because I don't listen to his bullshit.
Okay, but you've never talked to him in Discord.
No, I think I'd have to kill him.
Okay, so you don't know the Spurs like I know Spurs, because Spurs tries all his material in Discord before he gets to YouTube.
Oh god.
He says stuff like sticky air. That was
He tests his arguments in Panda's Discord before he goes on to Hangouts. It's fucking funny.
The link is in the description for Debate Flat Earth and More, the Discord server. But yeah, he tries everything out there, usually for a day or two, or usually sometimes that morning.
I was fool enough trying to explain that slow motion thing he showed, the gravity dropping the feather and the fucking metal piece. I was dumb enough to bite that fucking bait.
Yeah. Chemo is a pure snake oil salesman. Anything he says
told
is
me
useless.
sorry.
Yeah, go ahead, I'm sorry.
He told me that the first slow motion video of the feather and this steel piece falling together was CGI, but he didn't say that on the debate for some reason.
Oh, that's great because I actually you're talking about just a couple days ago, right?
It was like a week ago or
Yeah.
so.
So highlight, man, you couldn't have segued any better. I actually was there for that, and I was recording that. I also added the video that Spurs suggested we watch to prove his point, and him miserably fail. I will be uploading that tonight.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Just
it's
perfect.
funny. It's fun. You guys will enjoy it. I'll be uploading it.
Oh, dude, it was a special treat.
Huh?
Sasha.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Sasha, are you there?
Oh! Before you guys start real quick, I wanted to remember I was talking about that project I was working on. I wanted to play it real quick because I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna start advertising whoring my editing skills, and so I'm gonna show the clip real quick. So,
Yeah, go ahead.
you guys won't be able to hear it, but you're gonna see it.
Well, that's I'd rather.
What?
I'd rather pay you than pay Fight the Flat Earth or any of them.
I don't want you to pay me, or if you wanted an intro or something like that, then absolutely, I got you. Or you need like something for advertising, I'll do it.
Yeah, I'm going to need something for one of my sponsors. I'll message you privately on Discord.
Yeah,
and we can
absolutely.
I'll send you Kyle information. He'll only take 50%.
Yeah, but this is going to be this is a project I'm doing for a buddy of mine. And it's nothing to do with Flat Earth.
Get pretty acquainted, and if you're pretty acquainted with OBS, if you don't want to host it yourself, I'm sure Shawn would host them. Host the debate screen.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I would. Anytime you want.
Well, okay. Well, any information regarding that would be on the Discord, and I posted a link in chat.
Okay.
A couple times.
In this one or the out there?
The live chat.
Okay, perfect. Okay, yeah, perfect. Make sure I get that. I'm gonna put it in my look. I have little sticky notes.
Yeah.
And I'll make sure I put it in
And
mine.
that would be more of a discussion instead of a. I'm not.
Debate.
I don't want to go full on debate with that.
Mm-hmm.
I want to do more discussion, civil discussion.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, it's always works best. All right.
Oh, Syrinx is on here? Lovely.
I'm gonna make sure I put that in my description. By the next stream, I'll have that in there for you. And then I'll so everyone knows, I'm gonna have I've got a bot set up. So what's gonna end up happening is everyone I can pretty much tell who's gonna be on my panels a lot of the times, or at least the regulars. I'm gonna start having my bot. It's gonna have commands for them you can just get their links. Or or anybody that has a lot of uploads, or like Jose will have one because he does his live stream every day. But someone who wants to start a channel up and just whatever reason like that. Not everybody will have it, so yeah, you know what I mean. So
yeah, y'all can have at this channel creation thing. I'll just sit on a panel occasionally.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So but that's exactly what I mean. Like you may not have a channel you want to promote on something, but you're always here, so you may not have one, but but somebody else will. So that's kind of what I meant. It's not going to be like every single person will have it.
Oh no, it's no issue. I was trying to make a joke. I'm just not funny.
Oh. But you're smart, so we want to keep you around. That was a good joke. Yeah, but what I just played, that's a project for a buddy of mine. He's gonna do like a clothing line, and so I kind of just showed you guys like the first 3 days of work that I've done with it. So That's nothing compared to what it's going to be. He needs 2.5 minutes, and that's only a minute right there. That's going to be fun. But it will pay very nice. Not gonna lie, it's the main reason I even upgraded my computer for the most part to have better editing skills.
Well, as you guys speak, I'm creating my account on TrueTube. TruuTube.
Yeah, make sure you put put your link in the chat.
Will do.
Yeah, it's again when you start there, you start monetizing right away. That's the good thing. But more importantly, just know that it is very brand new. So, for instance, 2 weeks ago, you couldn't get anything online because they were going through and taking out the bugs and all that stuff. So there are moments where it may not work great for a week because they're fixing everything. But it's going to be an excellent platform. Right now, it seems to be fine to me. Everything's working good. But what happens is Dreads hits me up and goes, "Hey, this is what we're doing with this, so this may not work." So I kind of have the heads up on it. They just got done making sure all the uploading stuff was better. So now the monetization actually rates correctly because it wasn't before. Now it's safer, account wise. But yeah, it's gonna be great, especially when YouTube start kicking everybody.
How are they going to do monetization there? Because the reason YouTube does a lot of their censorship is because of a lot of YouTube censorship is because of advertiser preferences.
Yeah, but those are big advertisers. Those are the ones that can actually pull their weight to censor people.
Yeah, you just won't have anything advertising Aladdin on
exactly.
YouTube.
Yeah, so if Target, I'm just blowing names out my ass. If Target went up to TrueTube and said, "I want to advertise, but I want no flat Earth content," he's gonna go, "Fuck you, go away." That's the difference. And that's as real as it gets. That's just the only difference you can really be.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what it is.
But then there's also a lot of room for
small businesses. That's what I was looking at advertising for on there.
Well, I'm thinking, do they have at least a terms of service to make sure there's not get out of control there?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. And what it is I can show you guys. Like I said, I'm still learning there too because that's what it is. But this is my account.
New. It's not a hard interface to figure out. It's just I've been playing around with shit.
Yeah,
I just started the account yesterday.
Yeah, it's new. It's actually really easy. It's just new.
Yeah.
So see up here, you guys can see my screen, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so where it says my wallet, that's my monetization income. That's what I've gotten from them. I'm pretty sure this is in Bitcoin. I don't know. Like I said, I'm learning myself, but
it says US dollar right there.
Okay, so then I didn't know if it was bit into it or anything. I don't know. Like I said, even then, it's not a lot. Maybe it's 1 cent? Not even 1 cent. Wait, that's a cent? What is that? Yeah, that's a cent.
10 cents US dollars.
Yeah. Okay, but for what? Just uploading. All I did was embed most of my shit to here. That's it. And I'm not getting outstanding views. I'm getting 13, 24, 23, 31, 30. One has 135 or 185, 60. The one that I started actually getting monetization from them was Flat Earth, the Globe debate. The one that only has 24. And that was the one where Flat Earth or 24/7. Oh no, I'm sorry. This one right here. That's the one where 24/7 went to debate Flat Earth and more into that debate raid thing they usually do.
Wait, 24/7 raids?
Oh yeah, debate Flat Earth and more. What they'll do is 4 or 5 of them come out of nowhere and start questioning and trying to debate people. In TrueTube, I put the link out there. I'm pretty sure I've one. It's in my description as well. But the one that says "The Truth, Flat Earth versus Globe Earth 24/7," that one is that debate.
24/7's like a cult. I mean,
Hey Sean, I put the link of my TrueTube channel. Click it and see if it shows over here on your screen share.
Again? Oh, okay.
On the YouTube chat. Oh, he's gone.
Oh, you want me to look at the YouTube chat?
He disappeared.
Let me see. Okay, I'm in the chat. What's up?
Subscribe? Yeah, I got a subscription.
Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah. Nice.
Yeah, 1 subscriber. Woohoo.
Fuck yeah, I'll subscribe to that. And it's like I said, it's just getting used to it, and it's new.
Do I need to jump over there right now to make you feel better so you have 2, Jose?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, Crash, you want that to be? Is that the separate one? Or is that going to be the
evening? Y'all have a good time.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to be done pretty
with
soon.
the TrueTube accounts.
See ya.
Yeah, I'm going to be done pretty soon. What's
I
up?
pasted it on the YouTube.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I also didn't realize I was muted here, so I've been talking for a second, and then did you guys hear me talk about the monetization part of it and all that?
Yeah.
Okay,
That, but we lost you the last 1 minute.
Yeah. I forgot. I was like, oh, when did I mute myself? Yeah, but everyone else heard it, so good. Yeah. I just subbed to you. But yeah, it's new, but it's just getting used to it. But it's pretty simple. If you knew what you were doing, it's pretty simple. But I like it. I'm just waiting for YouTube to start fucking me.
And I subscribed myself, so I got 3 subscribers. Yeah.
Yeah, and then just like you know how to do it, Jose. Just put it down in their chat. People will come across it and check it out.
Yeah. I'll play with it.
Yeah, but
maybe I'll upload all my open discussions here.
Yeah.
Have them as a backup. Yeah.
Exactly. You've been exposed. Dreads.
Yeah.
It's his platform.
I've heard him. I think it was maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago that he came in and he talked to you for a little bit and he presented. He said, with the money, I was listening to the conversation.
Yeah. Awesome. That's family right there. That's my boy. Yeah. I just I definitely want to be part of something that's that new, because when that happens and it blows up, my videos and my uploads will be there. And it's gonna be pretty badass to be part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
I got nothing. I just created the account and I got 3 subscribers. That's awesome. That's a good start.
Yeah. Exactly.
Shit.
And then there are things like you can embed it, so you don't even have to upload to it. You can just embed it to it, and those views count on your YouTube views as well.
Yeah.
I subscribe to Wolfgang.
Yeah. Anybody, if you guys folks start an account there,
and what does he do? It promotes it by itself. It promotes a live channel, or what? Is it random?
Yeah. It just promotes everything. Like it shows advertising on them, but you get a percentage of it, and it just does it on its own. As long as it's active, it has ads on it. You're getting something from it.
Cool.
I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if it's very much. Like I said, it said 10 cents, and that was out of nowhere. And that was after I put a video up that only had 24 views. So I don't know how the rate is, but for just throwing something on there and not even doing anything, that's fuck. What is it? It's nothing.
Oh yeah. My channel. It's nice. Yeah, I like it.
And like I said, it's new, so it's gonna only get better.
I'm trying to. Let me click on my video. I want to upload something. Upload to YouTube. Upload to YouTube. No. Yes.
No. That's like if you went live there, and you wanted to upload that live to YouTube. You want to go. I think it's in the top right, where the camera is. I believe you may have to verify your email first. But it'll tell you if you have to. It'll tell you.
Yeah, I'll play with it in the next day or two.
Yeah, that's cool.
Nice.
Yeah, and like I said, even if you just go over there and make an account, even if you don't use it right now, if we look at the progression of YouTube, it's going to be a place where, we're going to need somewhere else to go. And if we have something that's there, at the very least, at least it's there.
Is TrueTube going to be primarily flat Earth, globe Earth?
No, he's a flat earther, but he's more of a truther. He doesn't. He doesn't ride with Nathan. He doesn't think any of that's how it is. He hates that type of rhetoric. And he likes talking about other stuff. He's like that. I was where it's like I was a flat earther, but I had so many other things I'd rather talk about. That's how he is. Mm-hmm. He just wants a platform that's not censored. So there's a lot of stuff that's not even flat earth. So no,
it's funny how internet is so censored nowadays. Like in the past, it used to be free range and fucking free for all, and everything went, but now it's censored everywhere.
Well, I mean, if there has to be a certain amount of censorship, otherwise it.
Oh no, yeah.
It gets too out of hand, but
yeah. But if you put flat Earth in the title,
I grew up in the 4chan, so.
Yeah. Okay. So real censorship. No, but if like here on YouTube, if you put 9/11, there's a chance you're getting pulled. But there, you're not getting pulled. I mean, you're right. There is always a level of censorship, but it's censorship that you would expect.
Yeah.
And I trust that's where he'll keep it. But yeah, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here, guys. I'm tired.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Jose, you going live in the morning?
Going live in the morning with 105, and let's see what the air is gonna bring, the environment, however people wake up, whoever decide to click the link, everybody have a chance to jump in, man.
I'll definitely be there because, like I said, I was sick for a week and I'm back now and I'm charged.
Cool.
I'll take the defeat against Riley, only because he speaks better, but my facts were sound, so I know I don't feel bad. But I'm ready now. I'm like if he showed up right this second, I have compiled at least a 5-minute presentation that will make my point clear. And that's what I needed that night. I suck at talking, you know that. So it was a mixture of I can't out talk him, and you know what I mean. And I wasn't ready.
He has ready script. That's the problem.
Exactly. But I'm
trying
ready
to go against him.
Yeah, I'm ready now. I'm telling you right now. Like I said, Quantum Eraser's been so Jose, Quantum Eraser started messaging me. Does he give you? Yeah. Do you get the scripted messages or does he act? Yeah, okay.
Yes, I do. I have a long list. I haven't deleted any.
Oh yeah, like
he got a lot of us.
He doesn't send us messages. It's a script. It's literally this.
He's like automated response machine.
I mean,
phone answer machine.
Depend what the leg of the exchange of mails of messages you got with him, because every like 20 messages you got one short one-liner.
Yeah.
So I got probably 40 or 60 of his messages. Mm-hmm. So I got like 2 or 3 one-liners. You know.
Well, I've seen some of them just in random places. Like Quantum was posting some of them that were clearly targeted at Shawn on like 24/7, but with no, context, he didn't ping. He didn't mention Shawn. There was no context. It was just. Yeah.
It's the one with the sinking ship, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I saw it. That's one of the messages he sent to me, and I just told him, I was like, "That's funny because you guys don't know what you're talking about," and I basically just blew him off. Like I said, I'm kind of done being triggered, and I realized that I suck ass at the quick style debate. But if I have a presentation ready on the fly, like if I have something ready, it's going to be different. And if we had that same conversation about gravity being a force to me, Riley, I'm going to get some. I'm ready for it now.
Say something like, "You lost already. Why are we going to talk again?"
And I'll
like
say, okay.
Yeah.
I'll be like, oh, well, like I said, here's the thing. I realize this as well. I want to prove that these guys are such fakes so bad that I think I was overdoing it. Like it looked like I was fishing to debate them, but the realization I just want to out them. And I realized they'll do that themselves, so I don't have to push so hard anymore. That's why I told Nathan Thompson I can give a shit less about talking to you. That's why I was like, dude, you can come in, but be respectful. I'm telling you right now, that's the most respectful Nathan Thompson has been in a year and a half that anyone's ever heard him. Because I gave him the rules before he got here. You know what I mean? So I'll talk to anybody, but it's got to be here because my rules seem to work. And if I can keep calm, then it's a wonderful thing.
when you plan debates, they don't come in as well as you think. I mean, just organic, whatever the debate happen in the moment. If you plan them, you're gonna be fucked. Yeah.
Well, the thing is like if that happened again at on yours, and because I know for a fact that's where it would go, because that's the only conversation me and Riley's ever had is with this whole gravity force thing. I would be now ready for that. So I would be able to back what I'm saying a little bit better than just off the cuff like it was. That's because like I said, he did beat me, but because he knew how to talk better. But if we replayed it and did the facts, I could fucking crush him. He admits that I crush him.
You know what I'd like to see? I'd like to see a multi-day debate where, like, you discuss some topics, then you have a day to go research, gather more information based on those. Then you can present your rebuttals to those with your added information. Because now that you know the topic, you can go research it. You can go figure stuff out.
So it's like
That's a great idea.
Day one, you set it up. Day one, you set it up, and find your topics.
Then
skip
day two rebuttal.
Oh, okay, yeah. Or do you like skip a day?
Day two would be skip. Well,
whatever.
Maybe. Yeah. Well, day two would be rebuttals, and then day three would be kind of finding common ground, seeing where everything stands.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah, there's a website called debate.org that uses that kind of format. So that's a format that's already tested and works, I guess. Debate.org.
Hey, I'll talk. We'll talk about that. So I should. Jose, you may want to be.
I want to do something like that.
Yeah. Especially because I know I can cast it to YouTube if you don't want to set up an account for that, and that's even a shit. You know, Jose, you may want to talk to Jose because he has the people that want to do these debates.
Yeah, that would be fun. Well, if we find people that want to do that, and if it's well moderated, so that people don't start going at each other. Because I wanted to have a situation where people have like time to gather their thoughts and they're not being put on the spot.
Yeah.
Because that's where Shawn, that you said that's where you struggle. You've been put on the spot and you don't know the answer right off the top of your head.
Exactly.
But if you have a day to research it, then you can come back.
I think tomorrow, after your show, Jose, if you have time, Sasha, it's like I don't know about for you. It's before noon my time, Pacific Coast. But we should all talk and have a conversation about that. Sasha, you don't know how good of an idea that is. And Jose,
Yeah, it is. Shawn, can I get like 2 seconds? I've got to go to the store. Once I get stuff straightened out with sponsors, I'll be doing my hangouts again. Y'all have a good evening.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. See you later, Crash.
Yeah, we'll talk to you, Crash. All right, guys.
See you around.
Yeah. So anybody that wanna plan any one-on-one debate, either in this channel or in my channel, I'm happy to do it. In my daily shows, I can shut down the hangout and I say, all right, guys, this is over. I'm gonna have a one-on-one, and then I'll open it for the panel. That's how it works. Whatever I like it more one-on-one interactions. But if they don't show up, then I'll just leave open panels. I got a shitload of people talking about random shit.
Yeah, I like that idea. I would like to do debates here if they're for me. I kind of get restless and I want to intervene in a conversation, so it's harder for me to have other people debate, which I will though. I will, but I would direct you to Jose's though.
I like open panel because if you don't know something, somebody else can back you up.
Yeah.
So even if the conversation's between you and another person,
exactly,
there's other people around you to help.
In the last few days, it's been better. I try to keep it down, the less level of bad words, swearing and cursing and shit like that. So I'm trying to keep it a little more appealing for everybody. And in the chat is a lot of trolling and attacks. But I tell them, I want you guys to attack the argument and not the individual, because more people will interact.
If I were you, I would this is only my opinion. I would let the chat just do what the chat does. I think the chat should be Wild Wild West style. I mean, the new people, the trolls, the sock accounts, those, and usually they get kicked out anyway, or you can do something about them when you see them. But yeah, I mean, I don't care what people say. If you care about your stream and you clean that up, you get more ads put to it. It's just the way it is. and it's nothing wrong with thinking about that at all.
Yeah, heard that.
I've thought about it. I suck. I can't stop cussing. But this way, when Sasha first got here, there was a no cussing rule, and then it got to the point where I was like, I can't do it anymore. I'm sorry. I'm gonna cuss. I'm sorry, Sasha, but yeah, it matters, and I try, but I can't. I'm trying. There are certain things I won't play. That's the main reason I won't let Pete talk about 9/11. His version of it, I feel like I get in trouble for that.
Yeah, but I'm gonna moving forward. I'm gonna let the chat be more of whatever themselves.
Yeah.
I'm a little harsh on just threatening them, like, don't talk about this, don't type this. I'm just gonna let them be. Yeah.
It's your fucking stream, Jose. Do you, man? That's the best part.
Yeah.
It's yours. It's, you know what I mean, and you're doing a great job regardless. And
I'm hard to get offended. If somebody try to offend me, it's hard, and that's what I'm gonna read in the chat. If I think I'm gonna feel offended by any comment, that will be deleted. But it's my discernment, and I got thick skin.
I've said it before, and I've had talks with people about it. The one big thing that I keep telling people is that you're fucking new to this. Like, I've been doing this for 2.5 years. You're new to it, and you're getting that feel for how, like, what you're comfortable with. I think you got a lot of background noise, Sasha.
Yeah, someone has.
Oh, sorry, was that me?
Yeah. But like, you're new to this, so you're getting a feel for what you're comfortable allowing, what you can get away with. I understand it big time. I've had conversations with people before.
I'm new.
Yeah.
I'm adapting, still evolving.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see. That's the thing people don't realize. Like, I don't know how you feel about it. I mean, this is just my interpretation because I remember when I first started live streaming, it took me a year before I was like comfortable. Like, I'm like right now, I'm comfortable here. Like, I can breathe. I don't feel like I have to think about what I'm saying. Like, I just talk to you guys. I'm so fucking comfortable when I go live. It's insane. That first year, oh my God. Everything was going through my mind all the time.
Stressed. I do it on this. I do it. I'm very attentive to all the details and try not to mess up or whatever. And I still got a rough approach. I don't do smooth transitions or not like that. But I like that. That's part of me. I don't want to change to a big production either. I want to do it kind of rough.
Well, that's the best part because that's how it was for me. I just learned as I went, and like, it just, like, I'm not trying to trumpet it, but like my backgrounds and all that stuff, like, it took me a long time to just figure out how to comfortably make changes. Like, I have 35 different backgrounds I can show right now, ready to go. I have 12 different transitions I can throw up there, and like, those things are just me learning it as I go, and I'm enjoying it. So like, that progression is I've enjoyed, and I'm enjoying it. Like I said, I want to start doing this editing thing, so I get to try those things out here, and everyone gets to see it. And no one was talking shit about the little video I showed, so I feel good about it, you know what I mean? So it's that's exactly what it's going to be for you. It's just going to be something you mesh into what you want to do, and as long as you just don't ever get like Nathan, you're fucking golden.
Oh, hell no. Yeah, no.
You know but that was what your goal was in the first place. A place where a place like Nathan's was supposed to be.
Exactly, for people to interact and have discussions to each other and not only one person. I fucking love it.
Whereas, and so people get this clear, because I've been getting this feedback going, and everyone's like, Jose was like, this ain't Shawn's, and I'm like, I agree with Jose. This is my shit. Like, I don't have the same rules as Jose. That's why when I do fill in for you, I'm like Jose's rules. Because normally, this is my panel. You guys are here for my education. You know what I mean? Like, it's how it is. I don't.
And nothing wrong with. I mean, it's perfect the way you run it. If I had more opinions to make, I could chime in more times and speak more, but I just don't got the skills to speak a lot. But I jump in when it's necessary,
Yeah. You're, like I said, you get more comfortable, and you're gonna have your ups and downs. People are gonna be like, "No, Jose, that sucks," and that's good. You want that. You want to know what people want and don't want to fucking deal with, and it's gonna take time. And put it this way, I'll make a prediction. I think in a year, you'll have more subs than Nathan. And you'll be comfortable and know exactly how you want your platform to be, and it's going to be bigger than it is now. Period.
Appreciate it. Yeah, little by little. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know I'm not gonna go up that much in subscribers, maybe, but more people is gonna be watching.
Oh no,
Every day.
See,
I'm
you don't
getting
get
a
that
decent
choice.
number.
You don't get that choice. That's the thing. It's not about what you're doing now. You're starting now. In a year, you have no idea where you'll be at. And I'm not saying you're going to make yourself that.
True.
I mean, just saying you don't have to do shit. It's just people have to hear it and want to hear what you're doing. It doesn't mean you don't have to get all those views because you're doing something so extravagant. That's what Nathan thought he had to do. That's why he has that big production in the beginning, and then that whole "How do you guys know it's flat?" You know, that's why he does all that shit.
No.
Right now, he has his little robot trademark way of running the show. Like it's.
Bro, from right now, from the episode 1 on these little hangouts that I'm doing, from the episode 1 until now, it's been a few months. Bro, there's probably hundreds of one-on-ones that went down in my channel. Even for 5 minutes, there's a lot of one-on-ones that I can go to episode 1 and find this little golden of 3 minutes one-on-one, this person versus this one. Clip it and upload it. And it's going to be good, bro. I'm going to do that shit. It's good.
Yep.
Bro, I got hundreds from the episode 1 until 104 that was yesterday. Hundreds of interactions of different people, old school versus new school, old school versus old school. The new guys talking is good shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even realize it, but yeah, this because like you said, you've been here just as long as I have, and I may have done more streams, but we've both been here, so we have like our own uploads, and you see the progression basically. But man, I have over 100 live streams as a flat earther, and I keep telling people like go back and look. It's how I talk now is exactly how I talk then. I was just trying to figure things out. That was the only difference. Like I understand things now, but then you hear me say stuff like, you know, I know satellites are there. I know space is there. I don't understand how we orbit. I'm trying to figure out if there's any kind of propulsion system that would explain how we travel in space. That's what you're gonna hear. I was never. This is flat Earth proof. I just could never do it.
And a confession, as I told you once in Gem Panda, when I was still a flat earther, maybe a month before I came back to the Globe, or a few weeks, and you were there, they say, "Oh, Shawn G, I say, welcome. You came back to the Globe."
Yeah.
And I talk to you, I go like, "Shawn G, I hear your name popping in the last week. Who are you?" I ask you, like, "Who are you? I never heard of you, bro. I straight up. I never met you before you were when you were in the flat earth."
Well, that was a crazy part because
then my change happened a few weeks after. So what a coincidence.
Because like I said, I didn't listen to Nathan. I'd never listened to Patty, like the whole potato. Like I never listened to any of them. I knew who they were in my ear. I knew who you were because the whole Soundly thing. And then like all of a sudden it was like Jose switched, and I'm like, fuck yeah, cool. But yeah. I mean, I'm happy that our worlds crossed because trust me, where we're standing, it really is a lonely place.
Exactly, and it's every time I think, I say, damn, the bitches in the flat earth and globe community is gonna think, bro, there are fucking agents put in place, like they always say, because it's such a fucking coincidence, and it's laughable because whatever happened to you, I know what happened to me, and I got no fucking idea who you are or who you were before, so it's hilarious.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Just let it go. I mean, the best part is like I said, and I think I told you this before. I think you were still flat Earth, and you had been at gyms. And I remember the one thing I asked you that I had actually heard about you not understanding or not knowing what to think. You were pretty much as much fence as you could at the time. And I remember I was trying to get a hold of you, trying to message you, trying to talk to you there, and ask you one question I've always wanted to ask. It was, are you flat Earth more because of like the group setting? Like, are you scared of saying you're not flat Earth because of Nathan? And I remember that being one of the big issues because before you went over, that's what everyone was saying. They were like, "Yeah, he doesn't know what to do because of that." And I just remember going, "Well, that was one of the hurdles I had to do. I did it before I knew it was a globe. I went through that. What do I do about my friends? Like, and here's the best part: you get to know who your friends are. Trust me, in the background, you know what I'm talking about. The messages in the conversations you have in the background now, you know who your friends are now.
I totally agree. And actually, I thought a lot about, like, damn, I'm part of this group. And when Nathan got a bunch of copyright strikes, all his channels, he was off for like a month. And I was thinking maybe a week before he went online, because the last week he was online before he went away for a month. I was already arguing not in favor of the globe, but putting the points that the globers will put. I was playing devil's advocate in favor of the globe because there were no globers, you know.
Yeah.
So I was doing that, and then when Nathan went away, I said, like, damn, what if I realized that it's a globe, but it cannot be? I was just flattered, but what if? And I thought everything I thought is, how am I gonna break it down? Am I gonna stay online? And I say, hell yeah, I'm staying online because I like this shit.
Yeah.
But how are they gonna react? And I thought a lot. And then one day when I decided to go to Arwin, I didn't think about that in that day. I thought about it for a week. And then when I went, I said, you know what? Yeah, I'm just coming out. You know, I'm just going to tell Arwin because he was the only hangout available. But I didn't think about what people was going to think. And it was rough the first few weeks, bro.
So what happened for me was it's about a month. No, so better yet, for about 6 months, I've been questioning, is it flat or is it my understanding of the globe? That's what, for 6 months, I struggled with that. A lot of people in gyms knows this because I had a lot of personal conversation with them in the background.
Sorry, I have to say something.
Yeah, what's up?
Can I, like, I'm not trying to insult or anything, but this sounds like people that leave their faith and become atheists. Like, this sounds exactly like that.
It is.
I was thinking exactly that.
With faith.
And that's why I'm happy Jose and I are still around. Because here's the thing. There are a lot of flat earthers that leave the flat earth and understand its globe. And you just don't, you don't know it because they won't say it or they just disappear. Trust me, there was a lot more flat earthers around than there are now. They say it's growing, but 2 years ago, there was a lot more flat earth and there was a lot more, it is flat. Now, it's just, there's little pockets of bullshit. Trust me,
It's more globe denial than flat earthers.
That's what it is. Every flat earth evidence is only a globe phenomenon. And here's the thing. I've haven't even been here the longest because Nathan and all them been around for 5 years. I've been here for 2.5. And I'm telling you right now, in a year, flat earth will be gone. Yeah, I'm saying it now. Prediction, in a year, flat earth, gone.
All right.
The thing is that the flat earth arguments are so easy to refute, but the thing is, I don't have the fucking skills, bro. I think in real time the answers. I said, dude, why are you saying that? The answer is this, but I cannot verbalize it, bro. So I love when somebody jump in and say what I want to hear. I go like, oh, I tap in the chat. This is good. I like this.
Yeah, I have the same problem.
And the thing is, and the best part about that is, Jose, like I've said, I have like 2-on-2 debate because if I know what I want to say, like I was saying, if I'm prepared, I can do. I mean, debates are fun. I like doing them. On the fly, I suck at it because it's the off the top of my head thing. But the reason I do 2-on-2 with you is because you have observations. And if I can look at your observations now and I can comprehend them and understand what you were doing, I can use those for it and explain it, and then it becomes a different story. And the fact that we both, like, people don't get what I say. When I say that I understand a flat earth argument now, I still don't think they get it. But I know you get it. And it really does change this whole debate or discussion aspect of this conversation. Because I know Jose was a flat earther. I was a flat earther. It's not were we lying. It's just what we understood. But there's something else.
I'm just gun shy on trying to explain an argument because I know my English is broken, and when I'm trying to articulate what I want to explain in the proper way, the words don't come out. Like right now, I kind of put a few nice sentences strung together, but when I'm in the spot, seat, like to try to answer something, bro, I get stuck bad.
Oh yeah, well that's what
you
that's
guys
what happened
have
to me.
One great point. Like you, Shawn and Jose, you don't have the false arrogance about your knowledge level.
Yeah.
Like you have been already in the position where you realized you were wrong, so you don't go around yelling some global noob shit that like you should see England from America or these kind of things that get put down very easily by flat earthers.
That's a lot of what I'm talking about when I say that we know the argument. Trust me, I wouldn't even doubt if Riley didn't realize he's doing it. There's a method to a flat earth argument because you have to have that version. Lemon Bird. You know, the one that talks at 99 miles an hour?
Yeah.
That's not on purpose.
Unfortunately.
Okay, that's not on purpose. That's because 2 years ago, flat earthers weren't talking shit. It was only Globers talking shit and terrorizing. So when these conversations did happen on bad soil, flat earthers had to get their shit out before it got personal. So that's just an adaptation to just needing to get all the information out before shit gets bad. That argument where Nathan Thompson will talk, even if you're correcting him or talking, he's able to talk through you without even trying. That's like an armor, your defense mechanism in an argument. That shit isn't done on purpose. I'm telling you that right now.
That is an interesting way to describe a gish gallop.
Yeah, but a lot of it isn't on purpose. It's literally a defense mechanism.
That is interesting. That is like that makes me sympathetic with the person making a gish gallop. I've never understood that perspective before.
And that's why I don't want to ever make it disrespectful, because you can get through that, or you can decide if he's doing it on purpose. If you keep it respectful, eventually you find out if it's on purpose, or does this person really just not understand? And I find that a lot.
Let me present my little lighthouse video. It's a few minutes, but I'm gonna skip forward to the important parts before I get out of here.
Yeah, actually, when this is over, I'm gonna get out of here.
Yeah, I'm presenting my screen over here. Let me.
My mind is still blown by that gish gallop thing.
Oh yeah.
So
that's why I also wanted to say, if anybody wants to talk to me, I'm telling you, if you really want to understand how flat earthers argue and think, talk to me and Jose. There's a part that you just don't understand that we may not be able to show you in our debates, but it's different because trust me, it's not what you guys do. There's so many of these people that are flat earthers that are so real and honest about what they believe, but you're not, because you don't believe it or understand it, how they think, you think they're just morons. But I'm telling you, if you understood the flat earth argument, it would change things and you'd be able to you'd be able to. That's why I want Sasha to fucking start debating. But I want Barney to start debating because they see how to talk, and if I can get them to understand what's happening, their arguments become so concrete that we stop talking like this. We start progressing and rolling through things. I'm sorry, Pete doesn't want to be here when Sasha's here, not because he's under 18, because he doesn't want to have to compete and look stupid against that again. Oh well.
And he can't use his points, like he can't begin talking about I don't know how I say it because he's underage, but those things that
miles.
are supposed to be
his adult comments to when he gets nervous and stuff. Yeah.
Okay, I threw a line from my observer point, which he was right here. All right, check it out. We used to come in, hang out to record. Nice little beach, so I was standing somewhere around here. And then I throw a line to see what this, and this is all done on my phone. I didn't have a computer by then, so I was doing all this on Google Maps.
Yeah, I remember this.
Not easy. So I was there trying to locate.
It's amazing how you were even able to do that on a phone.
Yeah, locating the lighthouse until I found it right somewhere around here. Look at it, boom, and it was with nice features. So it had lines, stripes, white and blue. So then I did a street view. Let me see over here. I go to a street view and see how it looks from street view. Look at that. This was a nice little lighthouse. It was a water tower. Stripes. Yeah, it was a water tower, but dressed as a lighthouse. So the bottom line is blue, white, blue, white, blue, white, and blue. You have 7. All right. So then I'm gonna go to all the points and the coordinates and the addresses in there. This little video is on my channel. And then I go to the camera. There you go. Boom. Looking across, and this is what I catch on the lighthouse. It's gonna line up in a second. Look at that. So this was kind of a little street that was going through here, and there was houses on the side, and there was some fence, some poles or whatever. This was maybe 2 miles away from where I was. No, a few miles away. Look at this house, bro.
Then this is when their argument was compression, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So and then they argue. They say, dude, but there are trees over here blocking the bottom of the lighthouse. I said, dude, the bottom of the lighthouse. Okay, this is the top. So one blue line go here, one white line go here. Let's say another blue line go here. This will be the water line. If I didn't have the trees, the water line would be pretty much there. I mean, it's ridiculous, bro. Look at that, and I'm
I
missing all
see.
of this.
I always thought that was like a berm or something, but that's just trees.
This is trees, yeah. It's short distance trees.
Yeah. Then definitely. So yeah.
So I'm looking across. Yeah, I'm looking across the body of water. There's like a little street going through with trees, and then further, miles and miles away, is the lighthouse.
Yeah, so
it
it
should
looks
be a
like all
plane.
that's. It looks like it's all underwater.
Yeah, it should go all straight, and then the lighthouse will be sitting in the top. So I should be maybe seeing 5 lines, 5 stripes, and maybe 2 hidden behind here. But dude, if you scale this up, and then I got a picture. Let me show you the picture of the. I got it right here on my thing.
Yeah.
Because that's the cameraman himself. He friended me on Facebook, and damn, I'm so lost. He friended me on Facebook, and he told me, "Hey, I check on the video, the lighthouse, and I send you a few screenshots with details, bro."
Yeah.
And it's freaking fantastic. Look at this one right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Dazza, when Riley and Ranty were going after him for his boat observation.
Yep.
I got a hold of Dazza, and he sent me all his data from that observation. So you know exactly what I'm talking about when I talk about that shit. Like he sent me files.
Look, he located all of these, bro. He located all of this. The height of this fence, how far is from me, the height of the house, the big of the house, bro. All the structures he located.
Yep.
So this is 17.4 miles away, 171 foot observation. And if you overlap it, this is what we're missing. Look at the house and the lighthouse, bro.
Yeah, because I remember when you first started at this observation, the problem was your lighthouse wasn't scaled correctly.
Exactly.
And now it is.
Yep. Exactly, bro. By the
I remember that.
Stripes.
I remember I remember when you brought it up, and then they actually, they were like, well, this doesn't work because of this, and they were right. It didn't because it wasn't scaled correctly. But then I can tell because I hadn't seen this version of it.
Even the house. Look how much I'm missing on this house, which is 11 miles away. Boom.
And that's why it's really
from
great.
The water.
That's why it's great. Other people get to see it because then they start noticing things and pointing those out. That's what I keep trying to tell Riley. It's like, dude. And flat Earth in general, it's like
there was no mirror or nothing in this one. No mirages, nothing. It was a clear day. It was good.
Yeah, see, and it's like, where are you guys just changing shit up, even though it's explained and not changing your? It's aggravating. But like I said, anyone have questions? Trust me, please ask me and Jose. If there is something, we may suck at the debate part, but there is something we see and know that is valuable, and it will help you. I guarantee it. And I would say if you want to debate one-on-one, go do Jose's. But if you have one planned out, I'll do it here. But you're probably gonna find someone and get it to happen faster there. But if you want to debate me and plan it out, we'll do it damn here. But like I said, I'm gonna push them your way because I like what you got going over there. I really do. So
thank you.
Like I said, if you have any questions, let me know. And because I've even he has more subs. Fuck yeah, he does. And thank you. Trust me, I'm gonna tell you right now. If I blew up like you did, I would be scared out of my ass. Like I said, I've been doing this for 2.5 years. I'm comfortable now.
So all of the starting, from 10 people watching my first 10 shows up to 100, 150 people watching a day, it's a lot to keep up with, to say hi to everybody and answer questions.
That's the thing. I wasn't even doing mine every day. Mine was like once a week, once every 2 weeks. I'm not going to lie. Once you started going every day, I realized that's what you have to do if you want to be relevant. And that's the only reason I even go every day now. I realized when you started, it's like to be relevant, to be in the conversation, you actually do got to do it every day. You know what I mean? And I like I said, I've said this 1,000 times. I piggybacked off what you did, and I appreciate what you let me do with the morning shows that you can't make.
Yeah,
because it boosted my shit. That's what happens. You know what I mean? It's like they're like, I'm like, no, I'm thankful for Jose getting big. Why the fuck would I be jealous? Fuck. First of all, I couldn't. That's too responsible. That responsibility you take on. I don't realize that it's still later in the day for you, but it's still a responsibility, and you're kicking ass at it. So congratulations on that. But like I said, I go late in the day, and if I don't go live, I just don't go live. If Jose doesn't, it really does throw things off. You guys may not see it. I see it.
Right now it's 6 minutes till 3 in the morning for me, and I got a show at 10 in the morning.
Yeah. Go to bed. Go to bed.
My Sky just
I'm good.
Jose, I just want to say nice to meet you.
Yeah. Hey,
nice to meet you too.
Yeah. We're gonna get a private conversation going because this kid's got some great ideas, and Jose is gonna be the guy you want to know to even get that going, and it's a great idea. We'll talk.
Okay. Nice to meet you, Jose.
Yeah.
I'm nice meeting you all. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, everybody in chat. Boom. I'm out.
Yeah, true. I know you're just hanging out. So thank you for being here, sir.
It's my pleasure.
Yep. Anytime, sir. Wiggles, anybody? I mean, you guys have anything you want to talk share? You're coming up with, or just here to be? And
well, I was going to mention to Jose about the presentation plan for his thing. I don't know. All I told him is I'm doing like he said you can do presentations on the show. So I was like, can I do one? He said yes.
Okay.
For the past 3 days, it's been like on the prime. It's had the prime seat in my attention of what I'm going to put into this. So I don't know what the hell.
Do you know him on Skype?
I got him on Discord.
Okay, Discord. Okay, is it you have the same name, Wiggles?
Yeah, no, I was talking to him, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, I was gonna say I can hit him up on Skype tonight and make sure he checks because I know he'll let you do that. If you want to do it here, I don't care. But if you guys have been talking to him, I'll remind him for you if you need me to.
Sure, I could try it twice. Yeah.
Yeah. He just said in the chat, yes, Wiggles. So yeah, he hears you.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. He said let him know when.
All right, thanks, Jose. Yeah, I don't know. It's going to be interesting. I got no reference to what people present with, so I'm just going to go with whatever I can come up with.
Okay. Oh, yeah. So that's cool. Do you know when you wanted to do that, or?
Well, I told Jose 3 to 4 days, and I said that on Friday in a message, so I have by Tuesday morning, I guess I should. If I'm going to stay true to my word.
Yeah, like I said, he can hear you, so if you say... He said, I got you. So Tuesday morning probably will be the day. He'll probably message you in Discord. Cause, I mean, like I said, he hears you. So hopefully that works out perfect for you guys.
Yeah. If I'm not working, I think I'm not. But...
Yeah. Well, he knows what's up. He probably had some things going on, but it's always good for the reminder. Sasha, you got your link in the chat. I'm going to get that into my descriptions at least by tomorrow. So that'll be down there for you. And I'll have my little bot ready, and I'll let you know the code on that. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm tired.
I was making coffee. What's happening?
Oh, I'm getting out of here. It's my midnight,
okay.
So I'm tired.
It's 10 a.m. here.
Oh damn! Exact opposite of your day's getting started. My day's ending.
Pretty much.
I'll be over at the Discord probably like an hour, but I'm gonna be going to bed pretty soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
Yeah. You too, sir. And again, I'll be live tomorrow. But I'm out here for tonight. It was impromptu. It actually turned into a really good hangout. So I appreciate all you guys for being here on the panel and watching. This tonight was a fun one, I think. I think it was fun.
It was.
Sasha, great fucking job.
Thank you.
Can I chime in too?
Oh, absolutely. Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, just say, Sasha, you really did well, and Fish is hilarious.
Yeah, I didn't like him so much, but he is a good addition to it. I because he can be worse, but when he was talking to Sasha, it was. Remember what I was just saying about the flat Earth argument? Like, Fish does it really well, and Sasha just sat back, stayed comfortable, and you know what I mean, and rode through it, and he did really well.
Yeah, he pushed back as well.
Hey.
He asked for definitions, and
like I said,
rather than sitting back and letting someone dictate.
Mm-hmm. You'll see, that was what I was trying to. Because like I said, I've gotten some controversy because of Sasha, and I tell him the same thing. If we were beer browning information to his ear, I would agree with him. But like I said, he's actually taught me a lot. So we're not indoctrinating him; he's indoctrinating me. So it doesn't really work when they complain about what I'm doing here, and the fact that I'll say it right now, I police the F out of my panel if he's here. I have to.
Yeah, it sounds very much like young blue skeptic.
Yep.
Oh no, that kid.
That kid. See, I
he is. I haven't seen him in a while.
I'd like to know. I would like to know your view and his view, Tune, like on climate, and if it'd be different. Listening to that debate, that would be a good debate. It's just a discussion, like you said.
Yeah.
But like I said, I mean, I've been telling people there really. Oh, actually, I'll say this when I'm done. I'm gonna end the hangout because if I don't end the hangout, I'll keep it going and we'll keep talking. And I learned a long time ago that I have to end this hangout to end my stream. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow.
Yep, enjoyed it. Thanks, Sean.
Yep, no problem.
Hey, thanks. See you.
Yep. I'll talk to you guys soon. All right, guys. Like I said, I that's the crazy part. I literally know consciously I have to do that. I have to end the hangout to end the stream. Otherwise, I will literally just continue to talk. It's so weird how that works. I'm gonna be live tomorrow, regular time around noonish. I appreciate you guys being here for tonight. I mean, like I said, this is impromptu. I didn't think I was gonna go live, and I just decided to. Okay, Young Blue's taking time to study. That's even better. Actually, Sasha just got done doing the same thing. He took some time away from Flat Earth to focus on other things, and I was like, peace out, bye. Perfect. So that's why I like the kid. He's got a good head on his shoulders. Guys, again, I'll be on tomorrow around my noon, so regular time. You guys will see the notification. Don't hit that bell. Do me a favor, hit the like, and tell some damn people about me. Again, things are gonna get bigger. I got the whole editing thing going on, so I'll be talking about that a little bit more and pimping myself out for people if you need intros or transitions and stuff like that. Just stupid things. That'll be in the future. But for now, I'm gonna have fun with this and then talk some geoengineering tomorrow. I got some clips I want you guys to see, and then we'll go from there. All right, y'all. See you tomorrow.